ready for a half an hour, and it's not a story. It's just me being mad.
Hey
That's all
guys,
it
welcome
is.
to episode 19. This is Edindro.
Hi.
Is Jamie. And this is how we started the episode.
Great. Excellent. What's up? What do you want?
Dude, I am not your knees. Like, fucking Christ.
What's up, man?
What's
It's
up?
been a while. It's been a little bit.
It actually, yeah, it's been a little bit. I'm still waiting for a good amount of time to go by before I finally get Gem on. But,
Oh, you're bringing Jim on. I thought this was like an epic breakup.
no, what the fuck? No,
Like he fucked your girlfriend or something.
no, that's AP and Ghastly. None of that happened between me and Gem. Someone they gotta admit it at least one day. Like, come on, what are we doing here?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what went down with that.
Oh my
It's
God.
a lot of sour grapes, though.
I'm also retarded on I don't know, but like it doesn't take. There's very few reasons there would be, and that's definitely like that would be what's the thing something number one, like suspect. That'd be like the main primary suspect, like right there. That'd be the reason. But whatever.
The reason for what? Just any breakup between dudes
two-
in general?
Yes, dude.
Yeah.
What other reason?
I think you're probably right.
Yeah. What's a secondary reason outside of a girl?
Money.
Yeah,
Women or money. That's it.
which is a fair possibility because like they were trying.
Yeah, like you stole something, or I think in their case, it's more about it's a business related thing. Yeah,
Yeah, I think, and honestly, that's also a logical reason as well.
yeah. Which I don't know the details, so I won't say anything. But yeah, that happens. Partnerships are rough.
Yeah. Tell me about your neighbors.
My neighbors, what we were talking about earlier, is like currently my neighbors are.
Dude,
are
you
playing
sound like you're in
music.
pain every time you're talking.
I am a little bit. I work from home. I work from home now, so like I work like right next to the
You
room
sound
is
like
right next to where my neighbor's
you've been
houses
waiting
are.
in line at the bar to take a shit, and the doors are just not opening.
I don't know what to say. I'm getting old. I'm getting old.
You're so
I'm
old.
getting
You're
fat.
so out of shape, dude. What are you doing?
I'm waiting to die, but it's just not happening.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. Basically, I was saying you were trying to probably call me some kind of an old fuddy duddy or something.
What?
Because I actually went over there and told them to shut the fuck up, and when they didn't, I called the police.
Okay, well, no, all right. Oh, hold on. All right, there's a lot of. All right, let's go back then. And,
Yeah, this is hard because this is not a structured story.
Not
in my
at all.
mind.
Well,
This is just me going crazy.
and also, I'm retarded, so I'm gonna just shut up. Tell me what's going on that led to you literally calling the police on your neighbors.
First of all, when you call the police, you just call in a noise complaint. It's not like arrest these people.
No, I
It's like,
understand. I'm interrupting.
Go over there with a gun and tell them to shut the fuck up. But the problem is that they do. Like, if I go over there and tell them to shut the fuck up, they'll turn it down for a little bit, and then they'll turn it up again. It's like a nightclub, right? It's like if you've been in the bathroom of a nightclub before, right?
Yeah, I've been. Yeah.
That's what my room turns into whenever they decide they want to play music.
Dude, I remember when I fucking threw up profusely at a nightclub, and then while getting out of the stall, like on my knees, I was like, yeah, I was trying to give $20 to the guy. Like, he's just like, oh God, get fucking away from me, man.
And that memory, like a permanent trigger for that memory for you, is probably like I can handle it right now. I'm just mad that they're doing it.
Are you living in an
Like
apartment, right?
No, it's a house. That's the problem. That's how loud
So
it
it's your
is.
neighbors next door.
Yeah, you
That's-
should not be able to hear
That's
the
insanity.
music.
That's insanity.
Yeah, so like it's a legitimate noise violation, right? This is not
Yeah.
fuck, I live in an apartment, I just have to deal with this.
That's very.
So-
yeah, I thought it was an apartment. If it's an apartment, you
Yeah,
kinda,
no.
that's the apartment complex's fault. That's not your neighbor.
No, I can go 4 houses down and still hear it. I'm surprised the other neighbors are
Now is
complaining.
it like Mexican music? Like, is it like that? Because that you kind of just you can't say anything because then you're just being white.
It's not white music.
Oh, you have to be that guy. Just let him have
Usually. It's
fun.
too bad.
They don't even
No.
have their papers. Let him have a fucking
Listen,
fun time,
man,
bro.
actually, if it was just this, like, I'm not going to complain about what they're doing now
Oh my God, get some
because I'm
culture in
talking-
your knees.
because I'm talking to you. Well, I would probably like it better if I could actually hear the music, but I can't. So, but when I'm working, it's like, fuck you, you're fucking with my paycheck. I actually have to do something.
What are you doing
I tweeted
at
about it.
home,
I was like,
Ed? When you say
I feel
working?
like a little bit of a dick
Yeah.
actually calling in a noise complaint,
You're going to get them deported, bro.
but I don't have a choice.
Yeah. You don't
I don't have a choice.
You're awful.
No.
You're awful.
Well, if I can't work, I can't make money. And if I can't make money, I can't live in this fucking house.
Eddie, what are you doing at home for work?
I'm doing my job.
No, what's your
IT,
job?
My IT work, which means that you have to think and communicate with people.
You have to Google things that people were too lazy to Google. That's 88% of your job.
Googling is a big part of it. That
It's a
doesn't
huge
matter.
part of it.
Yeah, I still have to read things and understand things.
So yeah.
I love how some people pretend that that's not a part of it. There's not a single IT job where that isn't true.
Oh yeah, dude, my buddy's in IT. He's like, what does that mean? It's like, I just know how to Google things better than other people.
Yeah, but I mean, like, knowing what to Google in itself requires a little bit of knowledge.
Yes, because dude, when I watch people, when me and Jem would go like, hey, Duel, can you look this up? And we would find out what he typed into Google. We'd both want to kill ourselves. He's like, how do you not know what to type in Google? Like, what are you doing?
I understand that, because if you talk to me about something I don't know anything about, I'm a fucking idiot when it comes to Google. But like, if I have a basic idea of how the underlying technology works, I could probably figure it out pretty easy. I just need, like, especially like if you're working with like PowerShell or like Bash scripting or anything like that, you just need commands. Nobody remembers those off the top of their head for the most part. You just have to find them. But like, it is kind of funny. Some people just pretend that they know things, that they know more. They're just super smart.
So your Guatemalan neighbors, what are you calling the police once a month on them?
Oh, it's going to be every single time they do it now.
How many times do they do it?
It's so fucking straight up disrespectful. I've even told them my schedule.
How many times a week do they do it usually?
It's like every day.
Are you serious?
Every fucking day. Every fucking day.
Are they must be now, do they have people over? Like, are they partying in the backyard also?
No. Maybe when it gets louder during the holidays, and I usually just let them have it.
Well,
I let them have it.
And are their neighbors complaining about this? Like, it can't just be you two on the fucking block.
It might just be me. Here's how it's.
You're that one
this
guy.
This is probably why the neighbors to them is a church. There's a neighborhood church. So like, there's me, them, and then the church on the other side. So chances are they're probably not bothering anyone else.
No, because the church has a huge bell going off. So they're like, yeah, fuck, if they can make that noise.
It doesn't have a bell, but usually there's nobody in it, right?
Bing!
Like, they're usually in there on Sunday, Wednesdays, or whatever. Usually there's nobody there. And if there is, they're probably making plenty of noise themselves. They can't.
And are they nice though when you go and confront them? Like, hey, can you turn it down?
Yeah, that even makes me more mad.
I know, it's the worst. You kind of want them to be assholes, so you don't feel bad when you're saying, "Hey, shut the fuck up," and when you're calling the cops.
At first, I felt that way, but now I wish they were assholes because they're being assholes. Yeah. You've heard from me already. You understand that I work at this time.
I bet when you open the door and you say, "Hey, like, can you turn that?" They're like, "Oh yeah, see, yes. Sorry."
Exactly.
And then they close the door and they're like, "The fucking gringo wants us to." All right, just turn it down.
I'm sure
and
they
then,
say some. Yeah.
And then like a few minutes go by and they're just like, "Man, turn that shit back up. Fuck that guy."
To be fair,
that's what they're doing. That's exactly what they're doing.
Well, no, because it'll go down for the rest of the day.
Oh.
And then tomorrow it'll happen, right?
I think it's just you, bro. I'm starting to be in favor of them.
No, why?
Well, because all right, how about this?
They're just expecting me. Like, they understand I do this every day. So if they do it the next day and I have to come back and say, literally I'm not even telling them to turn the music off or down even. I'm just saying, turn the bass down.
You know why I'm in favor of them a little bit? That's hilarious, by the way. You know why I'm in favor of
turn the bass down. I don't care about the music.
You think they know what the bass means? They're going to have to ask their Dominican friend, what the fuck does bass mean? He's like,
there's no fucking way they don't know what the bass means.
Are they Dominican?
I don't know.
If they're Dominican, they know what bass means. Sorry.
I think it's a black dude.
Okay, they might be Dominican. All right, dude. Here's the thing.
The woman is she looks Hispanic.
So they both might be Dominican, honestly.
And then a bunch of fucking kids. Yeah.
Okay, so they're Dominican. All right. Here's the thing.
Sure.
Here's why I'm in favor of them, honestly. A little bit. Like, if I was on the fence, I'd go with them. Do you rent or own the house?
Own.
You're an idiot. You're an idiot.
Well, I mean, I inherited the house. This was my mom's house.
Oh, then shut stop your bitching. You just got a free house, bro. You got a free house and you have to deal with a little bass and some treble? Are you kidding me, Ed?
I can't keep. First of all, it's not free. We're paying the mortgage. We're paying the mortgage.
Well, then just sell what ownership you have of the house and move.
No, the reason I'm here is because my brother can't afford to
You live with your brother?
I moved in with my brother specifically to help him pay the mortgage, yeah.
Well, why don't you both sell it, split whatever ownership you have 50-50 and go...
I'm sorry. Your response to loud neighbors is to sell your house. I'm sure that'll track. If I put up a Twitter poll, everybody's going to see it. Yeah, that makes sense. My response
Do it. Put up a
loud
Twitter
neighbors.
poll.
Listen, fuck these people. They're being blatantly disrespectful when they do it while I'm working.
How are they being disrespectful,
I'll let them do it when I'm not
dude?
working. I'll let them do it when I'm not working.
In my mind, though, it's...
When I'm working and they know I'm working, I'm calling the police every time. They're going to come up. Some guy with a gun is going to come up and he's going to say, shut the fuck up.
Oh, my God.
And they're going to have to do it every single day. They're not going to go to jail. Nothing is going to happen. They're just going to keep turning music down. They're not going to get deported.
Well, there's no such... Dominicans aren't illegal in this country, usually.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they're not illegals or anything. We're just going to have to keep telling them to turn it down. They'll turn it down, and then we'll do it the next day. I just don't want to have to walk over there every time.
Dude, this is like a sitcom.
I'm going to fucking call the police, and I'm going to be like, listen, we need to set up a routine. This is just going to be every day because they're not listening to me and they're not listening to you, but they'll do it for one day. So just go over there every day. And just like at some point, we should just be like sending messages to their Alexa or whatever and just be like, daily reminder, keep the fucking music down.
Daily reminder, the police are coming at 5:30
p.m. on their way.
Well, dude, all right, this is
please be dressed.
This is why I blame you a little bit.
And none of this is my fault.
I will try to explain you have to, dude, think of this as a court and just
want to preface it. I just want to preface whatever the fuck you're going to say with it's wrong. Everything you're about to say is wrong. Continue.
I should preface every time I say something with that.
You should.
Instead of me saying I'm an idiot, I should just say I'm wrong, but here's my opinion.
It should be like a pre-podcast disclaimer. The views expressed by this podcaster are complete bullshit, and you really shouldn't listen.
Oh shit! I can't wait till we talk about Mike Tyson later.
I don't know anything about this. Elon Musk just bought Twitter. That's a conversation.
All right, well, hold on.
Today, literally like an hour ago, it was announced.
We can discuss things, but I want to discuss these neighbors real quick with you.
Okay, all right, continue. Why are you on their side?
Because they're annoying you. They're not.
I thought you were going to say because they're not white.
Oh, shit. It's a little bit of that might be like 3%. They're annoying you. They're not hurting you. I know you could go, they are hurting me because I can't do my job and that's hurting me. Please, that's white people talking, saying I'm inconvenience. That's what that is.
Literally, that's what the complaint is. I'm inconvenience.
Exactly, and that's how laws get passed because white people get inconvenience, and then we pass.
There's already laws. They're called noise ordinances.
Exactly. And let me ask you something. You think one black or Spanish person voted on that fucking law to get passed?
Yes.
Nine a million years.
I think at minimum, I think one.
How many minorities were against Dean Schneider in that court case? There wasn't one.
I don't know if you vote for those. I don't know how that works.
I don't. Yeah, I have no idea. Actually, it might be like a county.
Again, mildly. Listen here. It's a mild inconvenience. It's annoying when it's happening right now. The fact that I'm like, unless I keep talking,
then move.
I keep talking. And you keep talking, and it's fine because we're overshadowing that, but it's a mild annoyance. I'm not going to go over there and fuck with them about today. But tomorrow, if it happens again, which I suspect it will, while I'm working, I'll have to do it.
All right, hold on. Now, hear me out.
I can't focus. If I can't focus, I can't work.
Hear me out. You going over there and be like, hey, guys, could you shut the fuck up? Whatever. But when you get gay about it and you call the cops, it's like, dude, dude, move.
Nah, fuck you. Fuck you. You would do the same thing.
I'm a massive hypocrite. Yes, if I heard a peep, I'd have the SWAT team over there in a
conversation.
I'd be like, I want ice over there.
I just realized this whole conversation is pointless because you would absolutely do everything I'm doing right now. So you shut the fuck up.
But it's wrong. It's wrong of us. It's wrong.
No,
of
it's
us.
not.
It is.
No, it's the right thing to do.
It is.
It's the right thing to do.
It's not the right thing to do.
You take
You're
matters
the
into
one
your
with
own
the
hands.
problem. You're the one who should get out. Why should the people who don't have a problem be the ones to stop or be the ones that...
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers are renting, okay? These motherfuckers are renting.
So what does that mean? They're allowed to...
That means they can get the fuck out.
You want them to get
the
kicked
fuck
out. You're disgusting.
Of course,
You're
but they're not going to...
disgusting.
I would love it if they got kicked out, but like they're not going to get kicked out because of noise complaints.
You're like the penguin guy from Batman. You suck.
There's no real consequence to what I'm doing other than they turn it down.
To you, to them, there is.
No, there's not. There's nothing. They're not going to
really.
Do
What happens if the property owner's like, "Hey, listen, I don't want the fucking police on my property all the time. Buck up, or I'm going to kick you. I'm going to evict you." No,
it won't happen. Plus, I know the owner is not going to do that.
Have you ever tried to call? Tell me you didn't try to call
this
the
is
owner.
My childhood.
Tell me you didn't try to call the owner of the property. Please.
No, I'm not gonna do all that.
Okay.
I'm just gonna literally, like, if I have a mechanism that can get them to turn it down once a day, so I'll just keep using that.
911. That's your mechanism.
Mostly I'll just go over there, but maybe.
Ed, you got to move.
If I'm lazy,
you got to move.
I'm not gonna move.
All right, so then you and them are gonna have this fight. Then you're gonna have this Russian roulette
until my brother gets a better job.
So because your brother's a piece of shit, this Hispanic family can't listen to fucking Bad Bunny and El Alfa.
I should call the police on him.
Yeah, dude. Tell your brother to stop being a fucking dirtbag and get what? God, Jesus Christ! Whatever.
Nobody should be playing the music that loud. It's so fucking.
Why? They're having a blast, dude.
No, honestly, when if you listen past the music and you do a little bit of eavesdropping, as I'm wont to do,
oh my god,
they just fight all the time.
You're like all a white old lady.
Fight all the time. It's like Johnny Depp and Amber Heard live next to me. All they do is
you
fight.
Interrupt me more than Amber Heard's lawyer.
I just wanted to pause real quick because I imagine you're going to put in a laugh track there.
No, to be fair, I really haven't seen anything about the case. I've only seen like 3 videos, and it was just something about interrupting people.
She's like every toxic ex-girlfriend.
No, that's a typical girl where it's like, yeah, I could have told you, bro, if you married her, you were going to lose half your shit. Actually, she's the type of woman who's going to take more than half your shit. That was an easy
actually, there was something in the trial about a post-nuptial agreement that he was doing. It
sounds like a post-nut agreement. Like, hey, after I come and I'm not into you, you don't get anything.
It's kind of like that.
Oh.
Actually, a post-nut agreement is kind of what it is. It means okay. I fucked you, then we got married, now you can take all my shit, and I need to do a contract that says you can't take all my shit. Because I should have done that.
It's basically, listen, we're already married. I really should have did a prenup when we first got married. So can we sign this? Now, did she sign it?
I don't know. I don't want to say anything because I just remember they were talking something about.
Don't want to say
like there was some testimony.
Like they're going to be like, Your Honor, Exhibit C, Edindro on Monday morning Dullard.
Because if my neighbors hear this, they'll call the police and say he's being dishonest.
You're a fucking retard.
I don't know. I just heard something about one of the fights that they got into was over Johnny Depp wanting to get a post-nuptial agreement, and she's like, "You don't trust me." Standard shit. The only really cool shit I've heard in the trials, or like really like off the wall crazy shit, is that he was. There's a story where he's like, "I went for a bottle of." This is my Johnny Depp impersonation. I went for a bottle of vodka, and I drank the vodka, and she grabs the bottle. She throws it against the wall, and it shatters in pieces. So I go down under the cabinet and get a bigger bottle of vodka. This is a kind of vodka that has a handle on it. Okay? She grabs that, and she throws it against the counter.
And after that, all right, keep going.
And on the counter, my finger was resting, and the bottle smashed into my finger. And I realized it had severed part of my fingertip.
Wait, that's how he cut his finger from a broken bottle of vodka?
Amber Heard threw one of those big ass bottles of vodka, and his hand was like resting on a counter. It smashed into that, and he's like, "What the fuck?" Looks up, and his fingertip is like dangling from a thread.
But now that's what he claims. Now, is that proven yet?
I don't think you can prove it because there were only 2 people there, but she's not denying it.
Oh well,
So, and then, but then he's like, he goes into like trauma state or whatever, and there's a part where he says this, and they just gloss over it, where he's like, "So I was writing on the walls
with my blood,
in my own blood."
Oh shit! Really? I was fucking.
Yeah, like actually he says that.
Well, he did do Zorro, so maybe I don't know.
I mean, they're all crazy people, but at the same time, it's like the sense that you get is he's just like this tired old fucking dude with this young crazy bitch.
Well, by the way, did he look
everybody to shut up
after telling the story? Did he look into the camera and be like "Savia de yo"? Because that's the cologne he sells. He just presents it with both his "Savia de yo."
That's a good meme. It's crazy, but it just reminds me of my like immediate ex-girlfriend, like the girl I broke up with in 2019.
Oh, when you're with a crazy girl, you're just
her.
You're just tired of it if you're with her.
What is it with them and throwing shit? What is with women and throwing shit?
Because they've almost never been into a face-to-face fight. They don't know what that reality is like. So throwing shit is like, it's easy. It's like something kids do. Like that was the only fight they were in. When they were still like developing like a little boy before puberty, they just threw shit.
That's got to be it.
That's it.
That's got to be it.
Once puberty hit, like women, like they get into listen. World Star does exist, but besides pulling hair and the weave coming out, they're throwing shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any more questions about my neighbors, or are we moving on?
I think you should just go party with them.
I don't want to party ever again in my life.
Oh, dude, you gotta get into better shape. You cannot be this low. How old are you? How old are you, Ed?
39.
Oh, wow. You're old, bro.
I've been around the block a few times.
Party, I mean, like, go there, chill, listen to some music. You can sit down and have some, like, tequila.
I can't. There's too many kids in that house. They have, like, 50 kids.
Well, yeah, you're right. Well, how about you chill with, like...
I'm very nice to them when I tell them to shut the fuck up. And I tell them, here's what I do. I don't go in there and say, "Stop having fun, you pieces of shit." I go in there and I say, I just need the bass down because I can't hear the music. If I could hear the music, it probably would feed it into my background because I listen to music a lot of time to work, right?
You know who you are.
Music in the background.
You know who you are.
But the bass is that's just
Ed.
That's not
Ed,
good.
This is who you are. We're gonna go with Spanish. There's a Spanish family at a restaurant, nice party, like 8 people at the table, yucking it up. The way you said I'm nice about it when I tell them to shut the fuck, you're the white lady next to them who like kind of who's been tired of it and then turns around and goes, "Wow, it sounds like you guys are having a great time." It's like, oh.
Can you tone it down though, just a bit?
No, like you don't even say that yet. You don't even say that. You wait.
I never would do anything like that about public noise.
Never. Oh my god.
Never.
See, you're acting like it's private because you hear it on your property.
Private because it's a neighborhood and there's noise ordinances because people are living their lives in private.
Well, this is why here's the thing. This is why I'm on the fence. So with homeowners associations, I used to be 100% homeowners associations are pieces of shit. That's disgusting. Fuck you. It's my property. I'll do what I want. However, I've come to the conclusion where we have had the internet for like 2+ decades. All right, we've had a generation go through the internet, and now a new generation has just raised up on.
How long have headphones been a thing? For a while.
No, all right, Ed, hold on.
Headphones go back way back.
Calm down. It's the only time you get energy for some reason during the day.
It's an interesting concept. This headphone thing. You just put them in your ears, and then it's loud all the time.
What I'm trying to say is, enough times gone past where you should know when you own a home, you technically don't own it. That's just bullshit. That's just a nice little thing that people tell you. You don't own shit. And secondly,
the bank owns it. I know that. I pay a mortgage. Right. It doesn't make a difference.
Exactly.
Fuck you.
And then when there's a homeowners association tied to it, you should know, yeah, dude, unless you get a lawyer who's actually smart and knows the language of law, you're not going to know what the fuck you're signing. And you signed it. You're an idiot. You shouldn't have done that. Just like you shouldn't have gotten married. You shouldn't have done this. You shouldn't have done that. Ed, fucking move, dude. Fucking move.
No.
Oh my god! All right, then just
It's just your answer's stupid. You're stupid. Just shut up.
I
I'm
hope-
gonna keep telling him to shut up, and that's just what's gonna happen.
I hope that this is what I hope happens one day. This is exactly what I hope happens. I hope the neighbor across the street, if you have one, is recording you one day where you don't act nicely. You freak out. The Spanish lady starts crying, and then like the priest, and then the priest at the church is like, "Please, here, come here to pray, my child." Like they are, and then like you are just known as Satan, basically,
it's a
in the
Baptist
whole
church.
Spanish community. What does that mean? It's a Baptist church. What does that mean?
There's not priests.
All right, the
pastors.
Who's the temple guy? The Hmong
Pastors.
The monk who does?
And it's one of those churches that was bought out by a bunch of Koreans, so it's all Korean people.
I didn't like the way you said a bunch of. I didn't appreciate
it's a bunch
the
of
way you
them.
said-
It is a bunch of. It's technically a bunch of them.
all the shit so far that's been
I'm
said.
not racist
That's the
against
most
Koreans.
That's the most racist thing said on the podcast episode so far.
Obviously, they're the good kind of Korean. They're from the
Wow,
south.
my god! Oh god, that got steamy.
They're not North Koreans. That wouldn't happen here.
I didn't
that wouldn't
like
make
that.
any sense.
I didn't like this. I don't like any of this now.
We'll edit it out. You're recording.
No, I love this.
Okay.
I'm fucking with you, dude. But yeah, I didn't appreciate the way you said a bunch of like, dude.
But there's a bunch of. There's not like one of or two of them. There's a bunch.
They're all just piled up.
It's kind of are. It's also a church.
You have to go around them like they're a hill in front of the church door.
Them being all piled up is not about them being Korean. It's about them being churchgoers.
Oh,
Sardines in a can.
what does that even? Is that about Koreans or church people?
Church people mostly.
What does that mean? Sardines in a can.
They just flock.
Sardines are in a can. They're not birds. What are you talking about?
Yeah, they're all bunched up in their church proceedings. They just bunch up into this, and then they worship Invisible Man.
And you know what else that happens? When it's all over, they drive in their cars away from neighbors that play their fucking music real loud. So they're actually happy when they get home and they can get work done.
You don't know that. You don't know that they don't have loud neighbors.
Listen, they're going to church.
What if I move out and then I have loud neighbors wherever I move?
You ever heard of Christians just, oh man, they just can't stop. And I'm talking about white Christians. Or actually, they're Korean. They're going to bed at like 8, 9 o'clock, dude.
True, probably.
Yeah. What are we talking about?
Anyway.
So Elon Musk did what? He finally bought Twitter?
Did you know my original Edindro account that's been banned for 5 years was unbanned?
I don't care.
Suspiciously when Elon Musk bought Twitter. Also, I like every now and then I put in an appeal
guy.
and
don't be that guy.
I put in an appeal and they say, no, we found you did violate Twitter rules. They've been doing that for 5 years. Elon Musk buys shares. He only outright bought it like an hour ago. But
you know this episode's going to be uploaded around 2 weeks from now, right?
So when they said, okay, well, it's what is today's date?
No, it's okay though. Just keep talking about it. I don't care. It's
Today is Monday, April 25th, 2022.
Where you're showing.
So no, like he bought. There was big news that Elon Musk bought like a controlling share of Twitter, right?
Okay.
And then I said, well, fuck it, I'll just do an appeal. And the only thing I said in the appeal was, can you ask Daddy Elon to unban me? And then they did after 5 fucking years.
All right, but don't be.
The message you get when they unban you is, we found you were not in violation.
I thought it was going to be like Elon Musk dancing as a gift, like with those cool sunglasses on. Like, hey, man, it's all cool, dude. Smoke a doobie and drive a Tesla.
No, but it says, we found you were not in violation of my Twitter rules. It's like, it took you 5 years to find that?
Yeah.
God damn.
Hey, man.
I come back and it's like everybody's gone or insane, because that account was banned in 2017.
You remember the password?
So I had always been logged in because you could still log in, right?
Whoa, no. All right. What?
When you're banned from Twitter, you can still log in. It just says you can't do anything.
You've been logged in to a banned Twitter account
as a secondary Twitter, yeah. It's just there
for 5 years.
I don't know. I don't know if it's been 5 years. I had to log in when I signed in, but yeah.
Why have you been?
I check every now and then.
Why?
I check every now and then.
I'm sneezing.
You're acting like something weird happened, but this is probably
No,
not.
no, I was sneezing, dude. I'm sorry. But
Yeah.
lo
And I
siento.
remember my password
Lo
because
siento. Lo
I
siento.
didn't actually. I had to. I had to do actually.
By the way,
forgot
quick
my
story.
password.
That's why I was late. So I'm learning Spanish, and my my
okay.
friend who I used to bang, she beautiful little Spanish furball, but she knows Spanish. So I was like, hey, can we get coffee and you can help me with my my Spanish? And so like, fucking big help. But that Duolingo app, man, holy shit! Like I really hope I actually learn this. I hope this.
Yeah,
isn't
I've
temporary.
used that.
I love it.
Duolingo is a good aid, but you would want to do other things to try to learn it.
That's why I was late though. So I'm sorry about that.
That's fine.
Lo siento. Lo siento.
That's my day off. But
Until that music starts bumping.
but anyway, like I find it kind of a coincidence that Elon Musk is buying Twitter and I got it banned. So I think a lot of
that's
people
what I'm
are gonna
saying.
get banned.
Don't be that guy though. Like that guy who's like, oh, you know, like my channel would have went somewhere, but YouTube just doesn't want to hear my opinions.
That's not true.
What? What's not true?
Nothing would have gone anywhere.
No. Okay, good. Don't be that guy, because that guy,
Yeah.
I fucking like that guy lives sadly in a sad world where he thinks everyone's out to get him. It's like, dude,
I mean, my YouTube could have gone somewhere if I gave a shit and actually made content.
that's way different. Way different. I
that's
believe
the
you.
answer.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure if you're into it and gave a shit. Yeah.
But everything about my experience with YouTube has been nothing but a nightmare, and everybody that I've encountered, minus a few people,
Me?
have either gone. No, you're fine. You stayed pretty much the same.
No, I'm saying I'm one of the few people.
You are, and
Thanks.
Sinatra says Ghastly, even though I think Sinatra is just wrong about everything. Drunken Uncle.
He's
who's
probably
also
a great
wrong
person,
about
but I hated the type of content he put out there. It was just such
it
was so pandering.
is.
It's like, come on.
He's like he's like a libertarian, so he'll be a liberal soon.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
All right, you should probably read a book, like just one.
I was trying to read a book about architecture the other day.
That's probably really hard.
For me, yeah, because I can't read.
I wouldn't fucking know anything about architecture, but then you look at all the other people. Bering never changed. I have nothing to talk about to him about.
I've tried
anymore.
getting him as a guest, but like either he's been snubbing me, or I just haven't been emailing an old email or something.
I don't know, man. He has a kid, and there's a salt
He's got
mine.
a kid now. A salt mine.
There's a podcast he does every now and then with Count Dankula and
Oh, I've talked. Me and Jen
Ordering.
used to talk so much shit about that guy. Maybe it like went around. I don't know. That's so, dude. That's so many years
yeah.
ago.
Well,
now.
you burned. All you did was burn bridges for no reason.
No, I was talking to Brandon about this. I told him, I was like, I currently in my life, and I'm, I think I'm getting a little better at this because I want to be less jaded, but I currently in my life like very little things. So when I actually like something, I'll tell you. So, but I dislike I didn't like his content.
It's just,
I don't like overrated people, and I was an overrated person, so I used to talk shit about it.
I don't know if any of them were overrated, to be honest. Though we were all really small.
Count
Even the big ones were small.
Dankula was overrated. That whole fucking dog
Well,
thing.
that's not even his fault.
No, but he definitely milked it for all it was worth. Come on, let's use common sense.
I mean, well, yeah, but why wouldn't you?
Okay, well, I'm just saying. Well, then, all right, and then mention it,
Yeah, I mean,
and also talk
Sure.
shit at that his comedy wasn't that funny.
none of these people are funny.
No, they're not. Thank you.
That was probably one of my problems.
That was the main problem. That was a huge problem.
And then when you act like most of them, the ones that I no longer even want to talk to, the reason is because they got really militant about the anti-SJW shit, like they're some kind of activists. But the truth is they don't understand like the first thing about half the shit they talk about.
Like you said, everything I say is wrong, but this thing I'm about to say is probably also wrong. But dude, honestly, with all the shit that people use, even me, even the videos I used to, it's like, dude, there was really only 10 people in the world that cared. Everyone else didn't even know about the situations, didn't give a fuck, and were minding their own
No,
business.
you're right.
There's not, like,
You're actually
no
right.
one gives a fuck. The people that go to protests, there's like 15 of them.
Most of them
That's
go.
it.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus
There's
Christ.
people who care, but then there's people who care, but they're also wrong about what they care about. But like, there's victims in this, or like people who have been sold things dishonestly that are out there protesting. They believe in what they're doing. But for the most part, yeah, when you're talking about the YouTube circles, it's mostly just people,
Dude,
taking advantage of a trending thing.
Good
trying to get
title
money.
name if I remember it. YouTube Circles featuring Edindro. I like that.
Circle jerks.
Nah, it's trying too hard.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
But I mean, they're just.
How much?
I learned this very quickly, though. I learned this way before I stopped making content. That
What
the
the fuck
vast
was that?
majority of the people. That was my phone, I think. The vast majority of the people who I looked up to, sort of in a way, as content creators, very, very quickly, I learned that they were just trashy fucking cloud chasers. Most of them.
To be fair, though, and the whole burn bridges thing, whatever. In the words of Patrice O'Neill, or was it Patrice who said this, or someone who said this about Patrice? I'm a perpetual bridge burner. Like, first off, 90% of the people that probably don't like me don't even like. They probably just don't like me because I'm an annoying idiot, which is true. It's not because like, oh man.
Yeah.
So, and I honestly don't have anything against anyone. I don't focus on that. It's been so long ago too.
True.
Been really long ago. How much did? Oh, go ahead.
I mean, the thing is it's been long ago, but I'm still here, sort of. You know, I just don't make content anymore, so nobody except for you invites me on their podcast.
Because I like you as a person.
But I would every now and then go on the AAA podcast.
I don't know what that is. Is that the
Sinatra Drunkle and
yes, I do know.
Now it's Polydub, but it used to be Ghastly.
I thought it was called like Alcohol Anonymous or something. Am I wrong?
It's AAA.
What does that mean?
What do you think AAA?
What's the
Alcohol Anonymous?
What's the third A?
I actually, now that you think about it.
Yeah, you fucking retard.
I think the triple had something to do with the fact that it's 3 of them.
Whatever.
Yeah, who cares? But I can't go on that show anymore because it's fully right wing propaganda, and I've never been on the right.
You can go on it once, just have fun.
Every now and then I'll go on and I'll try, but like the thing is like it's difficult when they get to the news section and all they do is read headlines. And
well,
I love all of them.
I'm a headline reader.
I love all of them as people, but like all you have to do is read like the first paragraph to realize that whatever point they're going to make is completely wrong. And that's half the time. And then it's just the rest of it is just, I hate Biden. I hate Joe Biden. And it's like, whatever.
Well, see, I can't, I don't so know boring. Shit about that, but I guess, but people probably get annoyed when I talk about sports because it's like, dude, I don't know anything about it and I don't give a fuck. So it's like,
yeah, but people get mad at me because I have the wrong opinion, according to them.
All right. I keep wanting to know how much did Elon Musk buy to get like now wait actually
God, it was like billions,
wasn't it? Like I saw a number, but it can't be true. 40 billion.
That's what I was saying.
That can't be true. There's no way Twitter was worth that much. There's just no way.
44 billion. That's
how much Twitter sold for. That's how much Twitter sold for, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Now, not all the shares. You're just saying majority shares.
How much money does Elon Musk actually have?
He had around 200 something. But then, in all seriousness, majority share. The New York Yankees, if they sold today, it's not even 7 billion. You're saying Twitter, the Dallas Cowboys, I think would, if they sold today, it'd probably be close to 10 billion. But
the number one social media platform in the world is going to have a much higher share price than a fucking football team.
Well, hold on. Maybe, all right. I love Gemini, but sometimes he would say things that he was so confident on them.
Yes,
like he would say Twitter's dying, or it's already dead.
Yeah, oh yeah,
he said Twitter, and now you're telling me, yeah, Elon Musk just bought it for 40 billion. You know, it's like I love Gem, but he kind of would sometimes be like those YouTubers who would make those videos like the death of so and so. It's like.
The death of because the thing I don't like.
Yeah, because that person I don't like has 5% less viewers today than they did yesterday. It's like, dude, you're a loser. Like Sunny V2 makes videos like that, and I want to get him as a guest, and I want to be like, dude, you've made so many videos of like the death of Ninja, the death of Dan Bilzerian. It's like, dude, neither of them are dead. Their careers are somewhat thriving right now. So what the fuck are you talking about?
It sounds like a great bridge to burn. I'm glad you're chomping at the bit for that opportunity.
What do you mean?
Burn another bridge.
No. That's not the only thing
I just want to bring people on and call them pieces of shit.
No. I didn't even call him a piece of shit. I just want to say, like, dude, why do
be
you...
like, hey, dude, why are you so fucking dishonest? Why do you lie to your audience?
I'm not going to... No. I'm not saying it's dishonest.
Hey, dude, do you think it's because of clout that you lie to your audience? Will you come back next time? I'd really love to speak to you more and network a little bit and get this podcast off the ground.
I hate you, dude, because everything you said just kind of sounded like what I wanted to do.
It's completely true.
I want to know.
This podcast is doomed.
Oh, it
just from the concept of it, it's doomed.
Oh, dude, from Jump Street. But no, I legit want to. If they become dicks and like, or have an answer of like, what? It's true. I'd be like, all right, hold on. We got to do a little back and forth. But if they go, no, the reason I name it that, because, to be fair, I am trying to get a little more clicks, and that's more of a catchy title.
The cool thing about YouTube is most people know. Like, if I hated everyone on YouTube who did that kind of shit, everyone I just told you that I'm still friends with, I'd have to stop, right? On principle. So that's not going to happen just because, like, yeah, you got to... The algorithm, man. You gotta get that algorithm. But... But I mean, I'm talking about people who are just like straight up fake people, and that was most of them.
Oh, you're going back to like when we were making
crazy
videos.
People. Yeah, I don't know. I'm jumping around.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I probably was a little fake too, though. There was, especially when I
not really. If you were more fake, you would have done better.
I didn't. Well,
most people, and this is why I liked you guys, because I didn't do this either, but I also knew you would go nowhere. And the reason is because you just said what was on your mind, and sometimes what was on your mind was Andy Worski's girlfriend is ugly.
No.
You just say that to Andy Worski.
I never said ugly. I think I just said, oh, she's
fat.
Yeah,
I think it was fat.
It was fat. Yeah, the word was fat. Which, by the way, now that I'm older, I'm like, that was a dick thing. But it was just, he wanted to get roasted, and then this fucking buffalo came in, and I'm like, how do I not? How are you like this? Because the people he brought on before, they weren't really roasting him, and I'm like, this isn't a roast. What are we doing?
Yeah, so you went in and you did the opposite of what all the other people who have incentives to not piss off Andy Worski did. And then he never talked to you again.
No,
after that, right?
I think we. It might. I do so much time. I forgot.
But he was also burning his own bridges at that time.
But hold on, I want to defend though the people that might have heard that and was like, that's not cool. Because no, in all seriousness, because I think about this again now that I'm old. It's so gay. This now that I'm older. But dude, in all realness, I remember when Patrice O'Neal was on one of the Comedy Central roasts. And he was like, what the fuck? Because basically he was like, so you guys just say really dark shit or mean shit and you think like that's a good joke. So in fairness, what I said, like, oh man, that's so, it's like, it probably, honestly, if I heard it back, I'd be like, I was kind of trying too hard. I was definitely trying to be like, oh man, that was the most dickish thing you could say. So that must be comedy gold. It's like, nah, it was probably a lame joke I made, honestly.
Maybe, yeah. I think I don't remember it exactly, but it's probably something in the line of implying she was fat because of food consumption.
But dude,
like
if he likes,
she eats a lot of Doritos or something.
If anyone likes big girls, dude, that's your. I like girls that don't shave. Like that's my.
Okay, we don't need to go into the people liking big girls thing. The whole point is, you went after his girlfriend in a roast about him,
which was a dick move. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
I wouldn't have done it, but at the same time,
that was mean.
Andy Worski went crazy, so he's kind of putting himself back together in a sense, but it's also within the realm of that crazy drama trailer, trashy.
Well, I think
Ethan Ralph YouTube.
I don't know if
craziness.
I'm right or wrong about this, but based off how many years I was making those videos. And of the people I saw also making those videos and like following them on social media and everything, I think the main reason why a lot of people like started like maybe going a little nuts is because there was a lot of people in their 20s that honestly were probably spending just way too much time online and talking to online people, and it's just
no concept of how to. This is tale as old of time.
They didn't really
know
what
how to manage being famous. sort of.
Not even famous, just kind of like
It is famous. Like you can call it famous. It's
no.
it's
I'm not saying
it's
they
a type
were.
of celebrity, right?
I'm not. No, well, no. I don't think that was the main thing, though. I think the main thing was it's like, dude, eventually, you're a human, and the technology might have evolved insanely in the past 60, 80, 100 years. I argue this with sports people, but human beings, they don't evolve to an insane level in a 60-year span. So, like, you're gonna eventually
They don't really evolve.
You're gonna eventually have to, go outside and live and like breathe a little. So like,
Yeah.
I think people just in their 20s, still in a way developing social skills and all that, just cramped up, and they're talking this and they're spouting this and they're trying to get clout on this, and they're just in their computer basically. Eventually, some of them are gonna it's gonna snap, man, and it's gonna be fucking crazy.
The kind of person who wants to do this kind of thing to begin with for a living is already halfway to crazy.
Billy Joel,
At least.
Billy Joel is
Like,
one of the
look-
most famous musicians in American history, right? He has been depressed. He's dealt with alcoholism. There are hit songs that he doesn't play live anymore. He, in a way, is almost in a hell. He's just playing Piano Man at Madison Square Garden 99 times out of the year. So he's in hell. Imagine people on YouTube who are basically stuck making the same type of content because they can't lose that fandom, but at
This is my take. This is my take.
at a way lesser famous and wealthy level, they're gonna fucking snap, bro. They're gonna snap.
I think it's really funny, especially because of the political sphere. This was a time like in 2016 where it was really easy. Like nobody should watch me, I don't think, for any reason. But because I grabbed on to the tail end of the anti-feminism, I'm not even really anti-feminist. I just didn't consider what I was seeing.
Dominican music.
Yeah, it's true. I didn't consider.
I bet if they're playing fucking the Beatles or the Doors, you'd be like, hey, man, all right. I can fucking work through this.
You know what? Maybe because there's not that much fucking bass in those songs.
Exactly. You
I
fucking
don't understand.
That's the new white version of
fetish
saying
with bass.
urban. It's like, I can't deal with this bass.
Urban, whatever. But like, I don't understand how people like it. Just drives me nuts. Even if I'm like
You're
in
high
the
as
building.
a kite, dude. You're high. I love a
Listen.
good bass. And Dominican music. Oh, it's so good.
I don't get it.
Except for
No,
Bad Bunny.
I don't get it. I never got it. I never understood it.
I don't think Bad
I'm
Bunny's-
an old man at heart.
He might be Puerto Rican. I don't know what he is, but I think he stinks. I don't like him.
I don't like him either.
Yeah.
I don't know who he is, but fuck him. Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
But I like you had a lot of people back in the day who it was just super
By the way,
easy
stop
to get
stop
views.
saying a lot. Stop saying a lot. Stop saying a lot.
It was a lot.
Come on. There's people
A
that
lot of people
Come on.
got big off of really stupid shit
But dude,
in 2016.
someone making say like, "Oh, I made $100,000 this year." It's like, yeah, you probably didn't manage it right, and that's probably the most you've made.
Well,
like, come on, dude. That's not.
I'm talking about getting an audience. Like most of them aren't making shit. Like Sinatra says has like 200,000. I don't think he's breaking 100K at all a year. I think he's making about what I make doing a regular ass job.
No, I'm talking about
But, like-
I'm just talking about his well, not even him. I'm talking about in general, very few people got it's like the world of entertainment. Like there's going to be a Leonardo DiCaprio, but there's going to be 100 fucking extras, you know what I mean?
True, but they also get their own little pocket communities and they make a little bit of scratch.
They do.
So-
You know what it is though? I think it's if you're cuz in a way Gasly was in a way part of that, but because he's actually entertaining on his own, he doesn't need the topic at hand to be entertaining.
You're right. He doesn't have to. I don't want to sound like I'm talking shit about Sinatra, but he's the one I disagree with. That I know. I like if I say.
To be fair,
if
I don't.
talk shit, he won't
I've
bother
watched.
me.
I don't. I didn't like his content, but I didn't watch a lot of it, so I can't even say like that's what he's doing.
I tell him like I don't know. I don't know how he'll handle this because I think he still believes the things he talks about mostly. I don't think he does it in the best way, but like. I think he mostly believes what he's talking about. Maybe he hypes it up a little bit, but not like outright lying. But at the same time, I'm like, dude, you're going through a political change that is sort of like what I went through, and I think it's pretty common, which is you start off really conservative, then you start going libertarian. You're all about like free speech and all that, but there's really nothing else. There's not a lot else to it. And then eventually you end up just skirting left, right? You end up going like I'm social democrat, is probably the highest you'll go from that path. But like you end up more left and then your views change. You just evolve as you get older. Even it could even go the other direction. You could be on the left and then you evolve.
Celtics
Right.
are about to sweep the shit out of the Nets.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about that. But like you when your views change and you've got this like rabid political cult like fan base, like that's something he would have to deal with because that's all it is.
Well, I think this, and again, not just as I'm talking about like in general with anything, but let's just stick to YouTube. Here was my main thing. When I heard like time after time, and as more time went along, just people making these videos where they're like outraged, like they're trying to do this and they're trying to force us to do this, and look at this person. Does she really think that? I was like, dude, I've made videos before. I understand, like you have to edit a video, you have to like record it, you have to do multiple like runs if you fuck up and edits and takes and all. There's no fucking way. There's no way you're this outraged at the situation. Not in a million years. There's no way that you care this much. So in some facet, you're putting on an act, and it's a little fugazi. It's a little fugazi.
Even if you believe it, yeah. Even if you believe in the thing,
There's
you have
just
to.
no
because,
way.
Because, like,
There's
I'm
no
sorry.
way.
Go to the Quarterings channel. It's the same video over and over again.
I've heard that, but I don't remember what that is.
That's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I don't, and that's the thing. I don't want to be part like.
But you know what I'm talking about. The anti-SJW type videos. It's the same video every time.
I
It's
don't.
the same
I
video
honestly,
espousing the same surface level unintelligent beliefs over and over and over and over and over and over and over again for money.
well, here's
That's
it. So the only
if you
type,
believe 100% what you're putting out, you're milking it.
the only type of videos related to those type of videos that I still watch are I watch those change my mind videos, because even though Steven Crowder is definitely a panderer and as an actual comedian, he's like very subpar. Me and Jem have said it a lot. Like, I like a good trap. And it's like, dude, you're debating a bunch of college kids. College kids, in essence, are retarded. We're like, you're 18 to 22. You're going to be retarded. You're allowed to actually be and you're going to be highly emotional. Your hormones are all up because you haven't had old age and a bunch of shitty lifestyles really drag you down left. So you're going to, but here's the thing. Those videos are getting really gay now because he's lied he's lied so many times about we actually want to have rational discussions that a lot of these discussions now are rational, and it's like, well, this is fucking boring. I don't even want to watch this. I don't want to watch a bear get caught in a trap and be like, oh, I guess I'll just lie here. I want a bear to be caught in a trap and then he's like fucking eating the guy who set the trap. That's what I want to watch.
Every now and then you get a good one. I think there was one where like the guy was like a big Hassan Young Turks type fan, and he just
was it the guy wearing a weird hat? He was wearing like a pilgrim hat.
That guy.
I just saw that one because it was recent. And again, I don't know what to believe anymore because of the internet. But the way he edited it after he left to say like the guy like then went on Twitter to claim he won and that we left afterwards quickly, even though we stayed 2 hours later. I'm like, if he really did do that, that's hilarious. But because it's the internet, I don't know what to believe anymore. So I really don't give a fuck.
Well, yeah, I don't worry about that part of it, but it was pretty funny because the guy was totally unprepared to have any kind of argument.
But that's why it's just like, dude, shit like that. When you're arguing about, like, think about it. I barely remember. Why is there an echo? You take your headphones off?
No.
All right.
Are you hearing an echo?
When I was talking, I did, but now I don't. It was only for like 5 seconds. But
I muted and unmuted real quick because I had to cough.
Oh, okay. That might have been it, but whatever.
Maybe it just came in. I don't know. I'll move away a little bit. Go ahead.
No, you're. I barely know what I had for breakfast a day or two ago. How am I going to act as if like I know exactly how many genders and I don't give a fuck, dude. Chop your dick.
I mean, you would if you cared about. Like the thing is, this guy is you don't give a shit, but this guy's acting like
true. If it's a sports debate,
actually, didn't they say that guy worked for like HuffPo or something like that? Like he has a job where it's his job to know things.
Don't care.
But the point is that your
doctor sometimes doesn't know shit, and it's his job to know things.
Yeah, but if you're researching in preparation for a debate that you're going to have,
yeah, Ed, idiots exist.
You probably will know.
Have I? You think I've ever researched before going into a debate with someone?
Yeah, but you don't matter.
You think that guy matters?
He thinks he matters. That's what I mean.
Let him. But don't let your
Here's
ego
the
get
thing,
in the
though.
way. Let him think
if
that.
you think you matter or you want to matter, then you have to make the effort to matter.
No,
and
you
he didn't
don't.
do
No,
that.
you don't.
That's why it's
No,
funny.
you don't. No, you don't.
No, you do.
Funny's
You do.
different. It was funny. That's different. It was funny.
No, but I mean, you do if you want to be taken seriously.
Okay, but also who gives a fuck that guy exists? He exists. Who gives a fuck? Like, why do you
Nobody.
also?
I'm talking about from his perspective and why it makes it funny that he was completely unprepared.
All right.
Like, I don't give a fuck about him, but like the fact that he gives a fuck makes it even more funny.
But here's another thing that really, dude, the fact that people now are pretending that they care about women's Ivy League swimming. Ivy League. I said Ivy. That's Harvard, Princeton, Yale, Cornell. The fact that people actually think that they now care about women's Ivy League swimming blows my fucking mind. You are liars. You are liars.
I don't know. I think most people.
It's fake if they actually pretend to care.
No, I think most people will tell you they don't care about the sport.
Yeah.
But the issue is
there's no issue.
Trans people.
There's no issue. There's no
trans
issue.
People in sports.
There is no issue. The reason why there's two separate leagues is because everyone knows, on average, a woman's not going to be able to hold her fucking own in a male-dominated sport.
They made it an issue. It's an issue.
It's not. It's an issue because it's a made-up thing.
It's an issue because they're going to do it, and I don't care.
It's an issue because saying you're the best at a sport is different than saying you're the best woman at a sport. When you say I'm the best female swimmer, you're saying I'm not the best swimmer in the world. That's also what you're saying. You're
saying men are superior and women are trash.
Sure. Yeah. That's what. Yeah.
Well, that's how the other side views it, and it's like whatever.
But no, that's not though. That's not. That's how 12. No, hold on, Ed. That's how 12 people view it. There's 12 people who say that.
There's way more people than that. You're crazy.
Ed. All right, Ed. There's 16 people who actually believe that shit, which means they're just
16.
Which means they're autistic. And then there's 8 people who are like, oh, I need to get money from these 16 people, so I'm gonna just fucking keep pandering to them. No, 99.17% of people know that on average a man's gonna be bigger, faster, stronger. No one really cares about this shit, dude.
I don't think most people care.
No, they don't.
But I think enough people care that it's going to be talked about, and it's going to be. I think it's just going to be implemented. They're just going to lift all the gender rules, and it'll fall apart, and then we'll just watch and laugh.
Yeah, but that won't happen in our lifetime. No way.
It could. I don't know, man. Things are going pretty fast. Things are going really fast.
Not really, dude. We're still driving. We're still driving cars.
Oh, that's changing pretty quickly.
It's not. They're electric now. Big deal.
Oh, they're going to self-drive.
Yeah, they've been talking about that for how long now?
Not as long as progress like this tends to take. Things are going fast.
And by the way, still cars though. It's just a different.
Still cars.
Same gift, different wrapping paper. That's all it is.
Oh, Elon Musk's got Twitter. He's going to control the narrative. We'll see.
I keep wanting to talk about that, dude. So, did Jack Dorsey? Did he sell Twitter at one point already?
Jack Dorsey already retired from Twitter.
But now it was public when he left, right?
Yeah.
So he sold his shares for how much money?
I think I actually read this just earlier. I think it was like 900 million or something.
Okay, all right. Stop talking for a second. This is why I'm confused. Jack Dorsey, before selling his shares, was like majority shareholder as well, right? Correct?
Here's the thing. I don't know what he sold. It was like.
What I'm asking is, if he was majority shareholder just a few years ago and sold his shares for 900 million, why did it take 44 billion for Elon to buy majority shares?
I know that it's way more complicated than just Jack, but I actually have no fucking idea, so I'm not going to pretend.
But I also like how people are like, Jack Dorsey's an idiot. It's like, really? He's a billionaire, so I think he doesn't care about your opinion. By the way, when you're calling him an idiot on Twitter, I think he loves that.
I just don't care about any of it, really. I think Elon Musk is. I think it's going to be really interesting because I think he's going to start unbanning a lot of people. He might unban Trump, and that's what I think the left is so worried about. The left
Trump
is
banned
super
on Twitter?
against.
Why do you laugh at that? I don't know. I really don't know.
Holy shit, dude!
Dude, what? I don't.
How are you going to do a podcast if you literally don't know what's been happening the last fucking half a decade?
Hey man, they're like
Yeah,
everyone.
Trump was banned on Twitter from Twitter after all of the shit that happened with the 2020 election.
Hold on. What was Trump's Twitter handle? Was it like just D?
After January 6th, Trump was banned
Hold on. Was it
from
D?
Twitter.
Was it D Trump at D Trump?
I think it was like real Donald Trump or something.
Donald. I'm gonna just type in Donald Trump, and then I'm gonna type in.
That's gonna work out.
And then I'm gonna type in people. Oh, Donald Trump Jr. is on Twitter. President Biden, Trump War Room, Elon Musk.
I'm gonna say, like, we talked about the nature of this podcast being recorded. You might want to edit the part out where you don't know that Trump was banned from Twitter.
I don't care, dude.
Why the fuck would anybody listen to this guy? He doesn't even know what's happening. He doesn't even know what's going on in the world ever.
I'm sorry.
But he has all of these opinions. Why? Why does he have opinions? That's what this show is actually about.
Hold on.
You should rebrand this whole show. Guy who knows nothing has opinions.
Really? Hold on.
We got to find a way to make that more compact.
Go to my website, go to my About page. A podcast about a dullard who knows nothing about the world around him, yet rants and raves with baseless opinions with guests on any given episode. Is that not what's going on right now? Yeah. I'm going to keep reading. Donald Trump Jr., Donald Trump parody account. Yeah, he doesn't. Oh, Ed, if you're talking, by the way, I can't hear you. Ah, jeez. Oh, boy. Where'd Ed go? Ed. Ah, jeez. Oh, this is the beauty of recording. I can pause. Ed's not back, everyone, but I'm laughing because hold on, let me read this. He goes, I guess it's good you can edit. Power went out. Coming back. Sell the fucking house, dude. Oh my god, dude. fucking hold on. He's probably gonna read this as if I'm mad, but I'm not. I'm trying to. All right. Oh my fucking god. Sell the fucking. I hope your Peruvian neighbors got the power. It said, "Fuck that gringo and his IT bullshit." Holy shit. All right, what's the score of this Nets game? People who drive slow in the fast lane deserve to be... Oh, wow, I sound retarded. I said driver slow? Oh, my God. Drive slow. Jamie, drive slow. Jesus Christ. This really is discount Bill Burr. But I can't even give it that much credit. This podcast is like... I love Ed, but damn, man, some of the shit he says, he's like, yeah, you're right. God, I do want this podcast. I don't know how I would be, though, with this podcast, because I don't take criticism well. I get all clammy, and I just leave. I take my ball and go home, so I feel like if people start, like, biting back at me, I'm just like, I just, like, curl into a ball and get, like, butterflies. I can't deal with that. It's a good thing no one listens to this shit. Waiting for Net to come back. Waiting for Net to come back, he says. Is there anything in Spanish there I can say? Tú, you, no. Él, he says. How do you say he says? English to Spanish. I've only been learning Spanish, people, for like fucking 8 days. So he says, dice? Hold on, how do you say that? Hold on.
Él dice.
Excuse me?
Él dice.
There's a C in there.
Él dice.
Why is this girl got a lisp?
Él dice. He says.
She sounds alright.
Él dice.
El dice.
Él dice.
El dice.
Él dice.
He says. Oh, wait. Net, he says. I want to say net, he says. So net. I don't know how to say net yet. Il, I know il with the little fucking. My friend, she told me. She told me what that little thing is. It's called a tuple, something. That little line that goes above the letters is called something with the letter T. A tino something. Because when I said hat, she's like, it's not hat. That's French. I'm like, okay. All right, easy. All right, net, he says. All right. Neta. Oh, wait. See, I hate this part of Spanish because now él isn't.
Neta dice.
Neta. What?
Neta dice.
Now she sounds like she's coming on to me, but with a lisp. I don't. It's kind of hot. Or is it?
Neta dice.
Neta. Sigh, still waiting.
Neta dice.
Neta dice. I don't know if you guys can hear that. You should be able to hear this. Hold on. Let me see if OBS is picking this up.
Neta dice.
Oh, it is good. Good. You can. You can hear an idiot trying to learn Spanish.
Neta dice.
That was extra.
Neta dice.
Neta dice. Neta dice. Hold on.
Neta dice.
Neta dice. Neta dice. She said the H's are silent. I don't know about the D's. Neta dice. But I, learning Spanish, would say neta el dice. Because I would say net, he says. But I guess this is, I'm learning that too as well. Like, if you want to say, do you speak Spanish? You could say, tú hablas español. Tú hablas español. But you don't even have to say that. You could just literally go, hablas español, which is basically speak Spanish, or, but you're basically saying, do you speak Spanish? And it's just like, that's fucking confusing to me. That's really, like, what's it called? No hablo español. Lo siento, no hablo español, which is, I'm sorry, I don't speak Spanish. But I guess you could, the reason you can do that is because if you're already saying hables, right, you don't have to put tú, which means you. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Yeah. That's right. I was like, yo is I, tú is you, él and la is he and she, feminine, masculine, and blah, blah, blah. If you look at me trying to act like I know shit, I do something for 8 days and I'm like, this is how it's done, people. Everything I'm saying is probably wrong, but what's it called? What was I saying? Oh, hablo is speak, but if you're saying it towards yourself, like yo, I. Hables is speak, but if you're saying it like you hablas español, you speak Spanish, and then that's hablas, and then I think there's the one where it's like he, she. Hold on, let me. I remember for bebe, for drinks and coma. Hold on, he speaks habla, exact habla. That makes sense because habla, como, come, comes, bebe, bebo, bebes, habla. So you go, he speaks, which is habla. So he, she would be habla. But anyways, if you're already using habla, you know that you're referring to like he, she. If you're using hables, you're referring to you. And if you're using hablo, you're referring to yourself. So you already don't have to really put those other words like yo meaning I, tú meaning you, ella. You don't have to put that there because if you're using those versions of speaks, you're kind of basically saying it twice. I lost all my steam trying to explain something that I have no idea about. So I'm going to pause this again, drink my beer, watch the Celtics Nets game, and once Edindro comes back on, we will continue this fucking podcast.
It's an Alexa TV. It's relatively new. I bought it when it just came out last year.
And so your TV has a built-in. By the way, everyone, we're back. The power of pausing on a podcast. You have a built-in Alexa to your smart TV.
Yeah, it's built in.
Can it? All right. Say you didn't have the Echo Dot, right? Would you? Would that?
It does everything.
It does everything. That's amazing. Not really.
It's not that amazing.
It's actually not that. Actually,
it's effectively a Fire Stick. Yeah, I was kind of confused why you were acting like it was so amazing.
I don't even have a smart TV anymore.
It's Amazon's first TV. They made a TV last year, and I bought it.
It's interesting
because it's affordable. It's an affordable 4K TV.
Apple hasn't gotten into that business. They don't have it. They have Apple TV, but they don't actually make a TV.
TVs. Yeah, and Amazon didn't until last year.
No, but it's interesting. I wonder.
So you just think of it as like it has a built-in Fire Stick. You don't have to.
Well, there's obviously any like Apple not doing that. There's a financial reason for it, but Amazon doing it, there's a financial reason for it. So, I'm trying to think what, from my retarded perspective, be on like why would these two insanely high conglomerates have two totally different opinions on this? Maybe it's because the Apple like smart speakers are way like no one has those compared to the fucking Alexa things. So I don't know. I don't know what the reason would be.
I don't know. Maybe they'll do TVs in the future though.
So
but
tell me.
The point is, and the reason I got this is because I needed a new TV and I wanted to do 4K because my TV was like 1 million years old, but I needed it to be big. So a lot of these like huge 4K TVs are really expensive.
You're so out of shape. You're so out of shape. You're so fucking out of shape.
So this one is it's a 75-inch.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
But by the way, I have nothing against it. I love a big TV, but when someone has a big, like when it's like when the fat guy is telling you how the base runner should have ran when at a barbecue and he's eating a burger. It's like, oh my God, why?
I mean, I just want a big TV.
Why do you? I know, of course you do. And you probably eat hot dog with mustard and ketchup at the barbecue with a Hawaiian shirt on. And it's just like, why do you exist? Why do you?
Don't. None of that describes me, but I want a big TV.
Yeah,
but
you got fat off asparagus. Well,
I mean, I just wanted to do a promotional spot, I guess, if we're doing the podcast right now for Amazon Fire TV 4K Ultra HD, super affordable. This TV was $1,500, easy.
Well, the smart TVs are all more affordable compared to the past because they just want their device in your home. They get money based off tracking you.
Plus, with Alexa, you can be constantly reminded of things that you can buy.
That's also another reason why they want to be in your home, so they can just keep advertising to you.
Yeah, they have lots of continuous money pits that you can fall into.
Yeah, I'm pretty.
What were we talking about before? I
don't know, but I paused it and then I came back because your DMs I read because they were funny. It's like this never happened, and I was just laughing. I was like, "Sell the fucking house." And then
it would happen when I was out. I wish it would happen when I was at work because then I would lose network. There's nothing I can do, and I just get paid sitting around waiting. But it only ever happens when I'm trying to have fun.
So explain to me how what Will Smith did to Chris Rock was any different to what happened with Mike Tyson and the white dude on the plane.
Oh, that's what you meant. What Will Smith did to Chris Rock was in response to a single joke that was not really that offensive at an event where Chris Rock was going to and always going to tell jokes that were not really that offensive about celebrities. What Mike Tyson did was punch the shit out of a guy who was constantly annoying him, and that guy deserved it.
Is that it?
That's it. Why the fuck would you annoy Mike Tyson and then not stop when he tells you to stop?
All right, can I say my thoughts on that real quick? So
Sure.
Everything you said was correct. That literally those are the differences, 100%.
Right.
Unless there's other parts of that video, I didn't hear any part of him going like, "Let's fight" or "Let's do this." So at the end of the day, both situations are someone hitting someone because of words.
Okay.
Is that fair?
Sort of.
Now,
there's action. I would argue that you can use words in a way that you could call them actions. Like,
I'm gonna shoot you is a lot different than yo man, use a bish, man. Like yo, Mike Tyson, use a bitch.
Or just like nagging someone.
That,
like,
but that's,
hey, you already want to punch me. Like, yeah.
But here's the thing.
I mean,
that is your
that's harassment. That's harassment.
See, and that's the thing. That's
harassment.
I'm okay with you having that thought because that's your moral compass, and I get that. I understand. I'm not saying I agree or disagree with what you're saying or what I'm about to say, but I understand how. I understand. Look at me, fucking waffling over. I understand the people on Twitter who were like, "What Chris Rock did was a form of verbal violence. He humiliated a woman who's dealing with a disease in front of millions of people." Like, so what he did, listen, I'm not saying I agree or disagree. You can ask me and I can maybe give you an answer. I'm not saying, but those people exist. Just like other people go, that guy got what he deserved. I would have knocked his ass out too. Fuck that dude. Like, it's the same thing. It's different moral compasses because there's 8 billion people in this world and not everyone's going to think alike.
Okay, here's the thing. It's not a different. Well, I mean, people have different moral compasses, sure.
Did you think what Chris Rock did was verbal violence? Do you think
for me?
Do you think it was verbal violence what he did?
Nothing. My view on the Chris Rock thing versus my view on the Mike Tyson thing. There's no moral inconsistency because both of them shouldn't have hit the other. Right? Mike Tyson shouldn't have hit that guy. Will Smith shouldn't have hit Chris Rock. What is more understandable if we take the morality bullshit out of it? It is way more understandable.
Hold on, your understandability is going to be shifted based off your morality.
Yeah, so there's, I guess, not really though.
But if it's
not moral because it's based on my understanding of how fucking annoying it is to be fucking irritated. It's relatability.
Let me take two things. First things first. It's just me and you talking right now. Yeah, dude. I way loved more just Mike Tyson going, and then like the guy in the camera going, oh, Mike, no, that was fucking hilarious. My second thought is, was this first class? Like, is anyone going to come up to this guy and be like, hey, sir, can you not yell to Mike Tyson? Can you sit like, dude, why is this happening in first class? Who
I don't know.
Is this the pilot's son?
I've been in first class before. It's not all that.
Yeah, but it's Mike Tyson first class, you know?
I don't actually know. I didn't see the video, the full video. I think I just saw him. Was there a video even? No, I don't remember.
I only saw there was.
I think I saw him punch a guy. I don't think I saw any context.
Yeah, dude, and who knows? I don't know. Now, maybe
I heard about the event. Like I read about the event, which is like, okay, listen. Assuming everything is true, because I don't want to get into anything else, because I don't give a fuck really. Assuming everything is true, I know if somebody tells a shitty joke about me, then I'm not going to feel like I need to hit them.
Okay.
And if I feel like I need to hit them, much like with what Will Smith is going on through right now, it's other things that made me do that. It's not the joke. Will Smith didn't hit Chris Rock because he told a joke. Will Smith hit Chris Rock because his wife fucks other dudes and he doesn't want her to.
Listen, dude. Maybe you know Will Smith more than me. I don't know that. I don't know Will Smith.
There's a bunch of drama, okay?
It's drama, but it's drama that you know as a viewer. Do you really know what's going on reality-wise in their life? Really?
You can see it in his face. Yeah,
oh
you can see it in his face.
Okay. Yeah.
You can see it in his face.
Are you one of those now, by the way, the new wave, the fucking body language experts on fucking YouTube? Are you serious? The non-biased body language experts, by the way.
Again, this is something you don't know about.
What?
If I show you some of the videos of the way she likes to film him, put the fucking camera in her face and talk shit about him to his face.
What?
That man is a broke. Yeah, dude. You don't know.
Brandon didn't even. I don't think he even brought that up.
She sat there in a little show that she puts on, talking to him, with him there in her presence about the extramarital affairs that she has.
No. I saw that.
But then she
entanglement
like,
thing.
Instagram. She's like filming him. She's like, "Do you think our therapist did good work or whatever?" And he's like, "I don't like people filming me. Social media is my bread and butter. Get that fucking shit." Like you could see in his face that he wants to die at all times. and when you put all of that in context, and then you see him freak out over a G.I. Jane joke, which is nothing, and he walks up and smacks him. You look at the look in his face. You realize that it's not a bit. He's fucking serious because Will Smith is not a good actor, and he cannot act that angry.
Whoa!
That's how I knew it was real. I knew it was real looking at his face. I was like, nah, he's not that good of an actor.
He's not even a good actor in your mind?
I think he's a god awful actor.
God awful. Come on, Edindro.
I think he's dog shit.
Come on,
I think he's fucking dog shit.
You sound like me.
I hate Will Smith.
You sound like me when I like get upset when someone's overrated. Just because someone's overrated doesn't mean they're awful. It just means they're
I'm not upset. I just hate him.
Anyway. Okay. All right. Fair. All right.
Like, but like I'm telling you, he can't pull off that kind of dramatic acting. He's serious. He felt that. You could see it. You see, like when he's like, "Get my wife's name out your mouth," and you see his throat, like he's choking on his own throat. That kind of anger. You know what I mean?
I gotta admit, it's been The memes were funny for a week, but it's been beaten out of me. I don't care.
I mean, you wanted to talk about it. Yeah, here's the thing, because I didn't pay attention.
No,
about
I wanted to talk about.
Thing is, it's like you're not hitting Chris Rock because he made a GI Jane joke. Nobody gives a fuck. Worse things have happened to Will Smith.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Jesus. Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah. An 18-year-old blew his wife's back out. Oh jeez.
What a life! What a fucking life! She drags you through Scientology and all of that. Jesus Christ. Amber Heard is nothing compared to Jada. Nothing.
A man lost his finger.
Isn't it kind of... It speaks to how little I've improved as a human being that I'm hearing all this stuff about Amber Heard and the Johnny Depp trial, and I just want to fuck her so much more. I'm like, fuck yeah, she throws shit? Oh my god, that pussy is fire. Holy shit.
And that's probably why he was with her for
There's no fucking Amber Heard must be a fucking freak in bed. Like before this,
she blew his mind. Before mind.
She was just like a pretty white girl, standard pretty blonde white girl, but now I would pay for it.
Yeah, but then you would like, if you pissed her off, she would then say she was raped, and now
I wouldn't date her.
It doesn't matter. What you fucking her doesn't mean you dated her. It means you fucked her.
That's true. You're right. Yeah, she might be.
So then you have to be in her good graces forever, or else you're going to lose that house that you half own, and now she's going to have to deal with Guatemala music next door for the rest of her life.
That's what she deserves.
I don't know what actually happened.
I deserve to be married to Johnny Depp. She deserves to be here dealing with them. What a life I could have with Johnny.
Jem said something really smart though about the Will Smith thing. Even before, like we talked about before.
No, I didn't. I refuse to believe this. But go ahead.
He says there's no way in hell Will Smith hasn't fucked a ton of girls. Like while
you know what, I said that too, and I thought that as well, and I still kind of do. But at the same time, it's like, why does he look so broken? If he's fucking other girls.
Love can do a lot of things to a man, dude. It can do a lot of things to a woman.
He loves her.
Yeah.
The impression you get is that he's not fucking other girls and that he's...
I don't know his story. I'm talking vaguely.
Her.
Love can ruin a man or a woman, and because I'm a guy, I'm more related to obviously
He'll usually ruin a woman, but yeah.
Love makes a woman crazy. Love makes a man depressed.
Women revolve their entire lives around love.
Well, dude, I was talking to my buddy about this. So, and I didn't 100% agree with him, but he was saying like with sex, guys are like always at 60 miles per hour. Like they're always ready. They always, like they're blah, blah, blah. With women, they go from 0 to 100. And I wasn't like saying he was right or wrong, but I related it to this. Guys always want to fuck. Like, hey, let's fuck in the changing room. Let's fuck in the car. Hold on.
Sometimes we want to eat steak.
No. I'm not disagreeing with that. And there's times I'm too tired and everything. What I'm trying to say is women, when they want to fuck, like they are zoned in on a guy and they want to bang, it's almost as if it's just him and it's just her and there's an orb around them and there's nothing else. Meaning they'll fuck on the top of the hood of a car. In an open parking lot, they'll fucking like when they're.
That's pretty specific.
No, it's true. Well, it's true. It's true though. They're just so zoned in. It's just you and her, and she's just like she's in it, man. Like she's really that down. So that I got that point about the 100 miles per hour kind of thing.
Okay.
It's like you're her whole world right now.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Sure.
I
guess.
I think that from my perspective.
And it is true that it's not like
life.
that with me. I'm very easily distracted, even during sex.
I make jokes sometimes during sex a lot. Actually, sometimes.
I guess you're right because they're so focused that like if something throws me off, I can jump right back into it. But like there's a lot of things that if it happens during sex or if you do something during sex, throw the whole mood off and she'll just instantly dry up. You can turn a woman off in an instant. I know. I've done it. But
yeah, been there. Oh, been there.
You can't stop me. Like the world could be fucking literally the apocalypse could be happening. I'd be like, listen, that's all the more reason to keep going.
I was fucking
calm down, baby.
I was fucking a Spanish girl, and like with like the most like generic stereotypical like Mexican accent. I was like, yeah, Diablo, mami. Like, and it's just like, yeah, que culazo. And she's just like, yeah, no, now it's over.
No, it's over. Yeah, you could say the wrong thing.
Yeah, it was. I was like, I'm sorry, what? I had to say it.
You with the wrong girl, you're like, come on, you little slut. What'd you call me? Done.
That's never. I think I've read
It
the room.
can't happen.
Yeah, but
It
I
can
think
happen.
I maybe I'm
Depends
better
on the
at
girl.
reading the room than maybe your situation, dude.
This is not a real situation. It's just like an
Okay.
example.
Gotcha.
I've never been stopped in the middle of sex, but I fucked up before getting to the sex.
Oh yeah,
Said something stupid
I'm too. You know, like you were talking about the bridge burning. I'm too honest sometimes right off the bat, and that's when just the girls are like, okay, this is not what I thought. It's like,
they don't get my brilliant humor.
but that's why I usually like. I always like going either to a bar or a restaurant for the first date because in my mind it's like, hey, listen, even if this doesn't work out, I know I'm going to get some good food. I get to eat. I love eating.
I agree with that. And you can't take a girl to a movie unless you're just already dating. Like the movie theater is the wrong first date type thing. A lot of people do that. That's like, well, not anymore, I guess. But like that used to be the thing. Like, you want to go see a movie? This movie's out. Let's go see the movie. And then we'll get drinks afterwards. But like during the movie, you're just sitting in silence. You're not getting to know her.
I went on
So just go straight to the drinks.
I went on a walk with a girl, and then we went to the movies, and then we banged. So I did that on a first date before. I
You added things.
The walk was prior to the.
That's maybe a bad idea. It's like, yeah, you spend some time together. Later in the day, you take in a movie. Then you have drinks afterwards, and now you have something that you can both talk about.
I think you should go to the movies because of your knees. So it would make sense because you get to sit back and not do anything.
I exercise more these days.
You got to. You really do.
Yeah, my knees aren't a problem. My back is a problem.
Oh, this guy's got no shot. This guy's done. He's done. You're Ed. You're done. You're done. It's over.
Yeah, I have to be a bottom.
The foundation on your back, the foundation on your body, and your house is rotting.
That is true. You need a good back to have good sex. So I gotta.
That's not necessarily. You need good glutes because that really helps with the thrust. A pelvic floor is good, but yeah, you don't want to have a bad back as well. You want those three things.
Well, it's a lower back. See, lower back's important
for sex. Yeah, definitely.
So
your core. You want your core, obviously.
Core, sure. So, I need to go to a doctor. It's getting worse.
God. Ed. For someone who deals with spinal pain that causes him headaches, like you got to get that fixed, dude.
Yeah, it's not debilitating yet, but it's going to be. I think so.
Can I go back to the Mike Tyson thing?
Sure.
It's one of those things where I was talking to Brandon about this. And this was when I was talking to him about this, I think, right when I broke up. Or I'm sorry, I didn't break up. She broke up with me.
That's that guy. That's that dude I talked to last time, right? Brandon?
Yes, it was me. Yes, all four of us were together. Yes.
Yeah.
Really cool guy. He does stand up. In his defense, I don't think I've ever listened to it. But you should because he's funny. So maybe his stand up's funny. But anyways,
it's so great for promotion.
He tells
this podcast does well.
He tells me this all the time, and I was telling him, "Hey, you lazy fuck, have you ever shared the podcast?" And he's like, "No." But
that's what you get.
Yeah,
that's what you get.
It is what I get. What I give out. I told him this. I was like, if me and say I was with a girl, like say I have a girlfriend, and we're at a bar, right? And some guy hits on her. And then she's like, "Oh, I'm with my boyfriend." He's like, "Whatever. You were an ugly bitch anyway." Again, I don't know what I would do in that moment. I've never been in that moment, so I can't even tell from past experience. In my mind, we can get into that. But in my mind, I would love to grab someone's scotch glass and bang it across his head. Now, with all that being said, would I have loved doing that? Yes. However, I understand that what I did was wrong. And when you're physically violent against people, that's one of the things where it's like, yeah, that probably deserves some consequences. But I would still want to do it because sometimes you want to do things that you probably, if you can look yourself in the mirror enough, you want to do things that are wrong. That's wrong to do. That's totally wrong because you're hitting someone based off words. But, yeah. That's it.
Well, you should that's the thing. This is why I said it's not really about morality. You shouldn't hit somebody, but if somebody is pestering you, I understand hitting that person.
What about in the situation I just
And
brought
when
up?
you're Mike Tyson, I understand it infinitely more.
But you understand it there. You don't understand it with the Will Smith thing, and that's where morals are involved.
I think I understand
that's
it there
your
too.
moral.
But I
then.
think I understand it there too. But you were pushing back against the whole cuckold thing, because the cuckold thing is why he hit Chris Rock, in my opinion.
I don't
It's
know if
not
it's
about.
true or
It's
not.
not
You
about
don't
Chris
know.
Rock. I don't think he gave a fuck about the joke.
Again, this is an opinion based, but I don't think so either, because there's no way anyone in their mind knew anything about a GI. Who knew? I didn't even know what GI Jane was. No one knew.
Will Smith would have known GI Jane.
He doesn't know
He's
GI
older.
Jane. Yeah, he does. No, but he doesn't know
GI Jane was.
You think he's like, oh, G.I. Jane, Demi Moore, classic. Ha ha ha. Chris, another zinger for the rockster. You think that was going through his mind? You think that was going through his mind?
I think he knew what it meant. Yeah.
I don't think so. I think he was just laughing.
Just because you don't know things doesn't mean other people don't know things.
That's exactly what it
I
means.
knew what G.I. Jane was. I got the joke. I didn't think it was funny, but I got
know
it.
what G.I. Jane was. You didn't know there was a movie called G.I. Jane. Not in a million years.
Yes, I did.
Who was the
meme.
director? Who was the director?
I don't know. Demi Moore was in it. She was bald. That's all I know.
Who was Demi? She was buzz cut. Who was Demi Moore married to at one point?
Ashton Kutcher and Bruce Willis. Not at the same time, though.
I didn't.
She was married to Ashton Kutcher,
I forget.
and before that, she was married to Bruce Willis.
You ever see the picture of her, like when she?
And both of them played roles together in Beavis and Butthead Do America. Boom.
Who was she married to at the time when they did Beavis and Butthead to America?
Bruce Willis.
They should have renamed that Demi Moore does Ashton Kutcher and Bruce Willis. Or
at
no,
the same time.
Oh, dude, that reminds me. We were talking about nailing Palin, and I'm like, yo, those Russians are nailing Ukraine way more than Palin right now.
That was Lisa Ann, right?
Lisa, yeah, Lisa. Oh, I know.
She's 50. She just turned 50.
Brandon was talking about her, and he definitely likes that. He likes that older, tan, like just slutty, and I can get into that too.
She's fit too. She's muscular, but not too muscular.
Lisa. Oh, by the way, this just remind me, anyone who actually does listen to this podcast, because all right, I'm gonna be fair. The podcast does get, a solid 20 plus listeners per episode. So
That's good.
You guys exist. For anyone who cares and listens, my laptop fixed itself, so it now has Wi-Fi on its own now. Congratulations. So there you go.
Self-repairing laptops. We really have come far.
Lisa Ann hot. I think that's good enough where I'll just get not pornographic. Oh, those are pornographic pictures.
I mean, yeah.
I didn't think. Oh my god.
Why would you want the non-pornographic ones?
Because I haven't looked at porn.
Lisa Ann is a goddess, and she still looks good. She definitely looked better. Like when she
has. Listen, she has fake tits and no ass. I wouldn't say a goddess.
No, she's a goddess.
Listen. I do like her look. I like that.
I don't
style.
care about the fake shit. Who cares about fake shit?
It's
porn.
I love I can't even get mad at that answer. It's like,
why the fuck do I care? If
it's all fake, Like you're not actually fucking. You're jerking off. You know what? That's a great answer, dude.
I bet it feel real enough if you were actually fucking her.
I fucked a couple girls with fake tits. Actually,
I never fucked a girl with fake tits. Actually,
I have got fucked and had hand jobs from girls with fake tits.
I grabbed a girl's fake tits because she asked me to.
I grabbed a girl's fake tits and she was like, "Easy on my tits."
It's just a little more firm, but that was just a very open.
Well, you know
woman
what?
That I didn't sleep
the
with.
first time I was with a girl with fake tits, right, Ed, was
yeah.
I thought forever before this experience that when you have fake tits, it's literally skin, and under the skin, it's all fake. Are you like smoking a bowl right now?
Well, I guess when I mute on my microphone, it makes a noise or something.
I think that's just you breathing, bro.
No, I just unmuted my microphone.
I think you're unhealthy, man.
I'm probably not the most healthy
Yeah,
person.
yeah. All right. Anyways, I thought a girl, when she had fake tits, it was just the skin, and underneath the skin was just all of the fake tit. I didn't know, no, it's like there's still some meat from her original titty, and then the fake tits under that, making it. So when I felt it for the first time, I kind of grabbed it like it was a real tit, and then I'm like, oh, what's this second thing that's going on? It's
What's this second tit?
And I was like, oh shit, this is a chick with fake tits. Holy shit.
Yeah.
You said
It's
something.
a little weird. Well, they don't want to say anything. That's why they got the tits.
Yeah.
It's not bad though, is it? Like you wouldn't consider it. I only touched one. I never actually fucked the girl that I touched.
Here's the thing. It wasn't bad, but the one thing that I'm always worried about, and this was even before I ever touched, I feel like the 40-year-old virgin is like a bag of sand.
Yeah,
I feel as if
it can't. It's not a bag of sand.
it's not, but I feel as if when I'm with a girl with fake tits, that like, now you know what? No, because originally I thought if I do anything different, like I don't want to hurt them. You know what I mean? Like there's something in there. I don't want to push on it like it's a lump and hurt them. But now I've been with a bunch of girls with fake tits enough where it's like, all right, just be a little gentle. Don't be all, and then they're gonna be fine. It's whatever.
Looking at her tits. Now, because
now I gotta look.
Of course,
I haven't looked at porn since Friday, dude. It's been 4 days.
I think you can see the scars. Maybe she did have, but I'm not seeing them in these pictures. I'm wondering if I'm thinking of something else.
No, well, hold on.
Are these real? Are her tits real?
All right, two things. One, I could be wrong. Second, when people get boob jobs, not all of them are done below the breast. There's actually doctors who perform a slit. They open up the skin near like the belly button, the bottom of the abdomen.
Yeah, and they go up. That's so weird.
Dude, I saw that on Dr. 90210. I used to watch this show. There was a show called Dr. 90210, dude. I used to watch this with my dad. I was a kid or like an early teenager. And it was the best show because it was one of those hour-long like VH1 or E Hollywood type shows. Or A&E, and what happens? No, it wasn't A&E. No way. What happens is it's right next to the fucking Hallmark movie that my mom's watching. All right, so it's an hour show, and the process of the show is like they get 3 people. Here's who they are. Here's like who they're married to. Here's what they want to have done, and it's them talking to the doctors, and the doctor writing on them with a Sharpie like it's a fucking thing of deli meat, but then at the climax of the show, around 45 minutes into the show, Ed, they show the surgery. And dude, they show the surgery. And every time my dad's like, oh, no. And I'm like, yo, I'm fucking dying over it, dude. It was great. And there was a comedian that said like, oh, they're cutting them up like a Christmas ham. And I would reference that. And dude, there was one girl who got a breast reduction because of back pain. Okay. She had a breast reduction. Do you know how they got into her breast, dude? They opened her nipple like it was a fucking manhole and just started digging in. And while the bottom of her tit was like clamped with a fucking C-clamp.
What the fuck? Like
yes. And my dad just
doesn't that fuck up your because the nipple is tied to like nerves and stuff for sensitivity. Does that like just numb the nipple? Like
dude, people get their head cut open to do brain surgery. Like things can be done with medical science.
Like if you know what happens when
your head's just not connected to anything, Ed. It's just a head.
That woman who got the surgery, am I like if you suck on her nipples, does she not feel anything?
I don't know. You think if you hit someone in the head with a hammer, after half their scalp was taken off and put on ice for brain surgery, you think they're gonna feel it or not?
I don't think they usually take it off though, right? Completely. They open it up and then they sew it back together.
I don't think either of us are equipped to talk about brain surgery as if we know what's going on.
I'm just saying you brought all this up.
I did. I said that's why I said both of us aren't equipped.
I understand that I'm not, but I'm asking questions.
And I don't have answers.
Questions.
I don't have answers.
All right, you're derailing the conversation. We were talking about.
Had
another. Was that it? Was that the last topic that you had? The Mike Tyson thing.
Well, my topic's just I like, dude. Listen,
I understand.
If you want to go home and like talk to your neighbors or something, you can go. I'm enjoying this.
I'm here for as long as you want to be here. I'm just saying, like,
okay, I'm down.
Because we hit the point of the conversation where neither of us know what we're talking about. So I just wanted to see if you wanted to go somewhere else.
We were talking about Dr. 902. I don't know. The main thing from the Mike Tyson.
I'm just looking at Lisa Ann's tits, and I'm like, yeah, these can't be real. But I thought there were scars.
Oh yeah, let's go back. Hold on, Lisa Ann's. Yeah, fuck Mike Tyson. Lisa Ann's tits. Man, she is.
I mean, she aged pretty. Actually, her well ass for a porn star.
That. Wow.
It feels like the ass is fake because it pops.
in this picture, it pops.
Her ass is like a bubble. She's so fucking hot. Jesus
I'm getting
Christ.
an advertisement for like a prostate massager, which kind of maybe like tells you the kind of porn I'm watching at. Which is
There's not a lot of bodies
that's
like
not
hers
good.
in porn. That's why I think people.
Well, you know what it is? She's got a bush. So into that. God damn it. The more
That's
the better.
that's back. That's back in the bush.
That's what?
It's back. The bush is back.
I saw that, which makes me upset. It's like, why was my generation the one that had no bush? Now I gotta wait till like these girls are like in their early 20s, and I'm gonna be in my like late 30s, and I'm gonna be that guy now.
Well, that's all right. We're all gonna be that guy.
But also, it's not back the way I like it though. I like
That's true. It's kind of trimmed. It's a trimmed bush.
it's trim,
not like
and
a
it's
70s
not
bush.
the lips. It's above the lips. It's just.
Do you like this? You like the full on?
Yes. Yeah. No. I
Don't
like.
shave it all.
Yes.
Bush.
No. Yeah. 100%.
Why? Why?
It's just my. I don't know. I'm into that. I don't know what happened to me as a kid, but that's what I'm into.
I mean, I'm thinking about it, and I realize I don't really have a preference. I just think shaved is weird. Fully shaved is weird.
Oh yeah, I'm not into it because it just looks like fucking deli meat, dude.
Also, I haven't fucked a girl who's shaved fully who has done it in a way that it
Hold on.
doesn't
Lisa
bother me.
Ann Plastic.
Like like because it creates stubble. Unless you're just waxing it, which you probably don't want to that area. Usually, you want to be careful.
I'd rather a girl.
But it feels like it's like a prickly cactus that you're.
I'd rather
you're
that,
going
though.
through to get to the vagina.
I'd rather that than a bald. Dude, she actually. I think she had a tit out job, but her tits were naturally already big to begin with.
They're pretty big, but they're also kind of tilted. Like if you look at
Someone's got a picture of a scar under her nipple, but like, why would I not see this in any other picture of her? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, you got to know when it was. Well, because also they're photoshopping it out. I'm sure.
In her pictures, but are they
Yeah,
photoshopped?
you have to look at it. Just
I can't watch a
porn
video because then the beginning will be sound, and then that will be on the podcast, and then it's like,
but you can edit it; it's recorded.
I don't feel like I do. I don't like to edit the podcast, so when I try, when I cannot to, I lean to. I don't wanna.
Sorry, I made it so you have to by losing internet.
No, you didn't. Pausing it, I just pause OBS, so that's fine.
You don't want to edit it so that it's a smooth transition.
It was a smooth transition.
Okay, whatever. Fine. We'll see. We'll see how this works.
In my mind, I don't give a fuck. Like, what? I need a transit. Like, are you high?
Yeah, but look at Lisa. If I'm looking at Lisa Ann's body, and like this is why she's so famous. It's because
she did have a tit job. I can tell. Oh my god, no, don't play. Don't automatically play. Do not automatically play.
You can tell because the left titty moves over to
Dude, the bush really. Look at this blonde girl's hairy pussy. This holy shit! Both these girls have this. Good. You know what? That's based off that's my recommendations right there. They get it. They get me.
But I think like nobody looks like her. She's very
Bush is back in.
I can't think of a similar looking woman, both in the way she's built and her face is interesting. Like it's pretty, but it's also like I can't. She is just hot. She's just fucking stone cold.
No, I am into that tan. Like Gianna Michaels, I like that face because that's that face like I'm fucking up your cock tonight. Like you have no idea what I've been through. I've been
doing.
Blowing guys in back alleys since I was 13. You are
what the fuck are you doing, son.
Yeah, like you're like just her look is gonna make me. I'm already done. Do I have to pay you for the full hour, or like how's this work? This is my first time. Like, dude, she's like.
No, you can get it back.
You get it back? Oh,
well,
no. You keep her for the rest of it. You go take a shower and then you come back.
Yeah. This is why she's like considered like the mother, and also she started really old.
Who?
Not old.
Lisa Ann?
Lisa. I don't think she started porn until she was like 30.
I don't know any of that, but obviously the nail in porn.
You're not gonna find 18-year-old Lisa Ann out there anywhere.
Lisa Ann, 18-year-old. That's creepy. 18-year-old. So creepy.
You're on a list.
I'm on a list. So creepy.
You could have just typed in when did Lisa Ann start doing porn.
That's well. This shows you where your mind is.
But you're on a list.
Sadly,
You're on a list
when,
already.
When did Lisa Ann? Oh no, not when. What
age?
old was Lisa Ann when she first did porn?
Oh my god! When I just said, what age did Lisa Ann start porn?
16. That can't be right. Born on May 17th. The porn star.
No, she said.
Hold on. The porn star began her career as an Oh, online stripper at the ages. What?
That
Can't,
doesn't count.
that doesn't count. And also, that must have been. Wait, that can't be right though, because
It said she was doing stripping at 16.
can't-
It can be right depending on what state she was in.
yeah, but no. Hold on. It says online stripping, right? So these were videos online. For any video to be shown to people as porn, I think the people in the video have to be 18 plus, right?
I don't know. I don't know what you're reading. The thing I read doesn't say online stripping.
To be fair,
It
I
just
read
says stripping.
one headline that had Lisa Ann's name in it that says her net worth, and then a sentence it could be about a totally different person. So how old was Lisa
Okay.
Ann? I'm sorry, how old?
I think she was like 28 to 30 when she started doing actual porn.
You know what? There's a porn star. Look up Persia Manir or whatever. I'm into her.
Okay. I feel like this is not what we should make the podcast about. Just us looking up porn stars.
Fine. After that, well, yeah.
I'm doing some content police.
Oh, dude, this girl's just this horny, I think Arabian chick.
All right, send me a link.
I gotta send you the link. You look it up. I'll send you her name on what, Twitter? Is that the best one?
I just understand that us Googling porn stars is not good content, and I'm trying to help you out.
Thank you. All right, fine. After you look up this girl, and you'll probably go, ugh, but
You're not going to edit it out because you're stupid. So it's not even lazy. I just think you're dumb.
you know it's funny. It's
I
like
think you think this is good content.
no. Well, I do, because I think lowly and highly of myself at the same time. But what's funny is that you think we should edit this out because it's bad content, but not because. Yeah, let me look up what this girl looked like when she was 18. Like, no, that's like, yeah, no, keep that in, man. That's fine.
Well, the context of that absolves you of any weirdness, but
Fair.
the fact that you typed it in might put you on a list. I don't know how that works.
Oh, I'm on a list.
18 is legal. It's legal, guys.
Did you look up Persia Manir?
No, I don't know how to spell it.
Persia.
Okay, I know how to spell Persia, so you wasted time there. Get to the weird name.
Space. I shouldn't be looking. I didn't look at porn for 3 days.
I'm just going to spell it wrong and see if Google
No,
corrects it.
Monir. Jesus Christ. I'm surprised saying it wrong, by the way. Let me go to English to Arab. I don't know if she's Arab or Arabic. Let me look up Manir.
I have seen her. She's good. She's got a good body. Her
Mona.
face is like
Manir.
mid,
Her face is not the best hoary face, but
but she's got a good fit body,
nice. All right. Nice. Yeah.
comparable to Lisa Ann in
Jem
some ways.
wasn't into her. She was like, ugh.
I'm in the middle.
All right.
Lisa Ann is a goddess, though. Holy shit.
Lisa, but Manir, she goes.
She's built like no other woman. I've never seen a woman built
She
like
goes
her.
full on
Jesus.
hairy, where Lisa, there's just it's outside.
Yeah. I don't have a like. To me, this doesn't matter.
No,
I
that's-
have a preference in terms of if I'm having sex with the woman, but if I'm looking at them, I have no preference. It all works.
I honestly don't know what else I want to talk about more than this right now. Oh, dude, the Nets
You're
are
in
gonna
porn
get
mode.
swept.
We got you in porn mode.
Yeah, this is bad, dude. I've been off it, and I've been off it for like 3-4 days, and I haven't jerked off since. So it's been Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's been 4 days. All right.
Mm.
Yeah,
Off porn? Don't do that.
and jerking off.
Just makes you thirsty.
It
You
does.
should jerk off. You should jerk off once a day at least. It's healthy.
I'm not gonna take health tips from you.
Jerking off is healthy. That's 100% proven fact.
Well, I'm not saying
relieve- you relieve
all right,
tension.
All right. Here we go.
Get on with your day.
I'm
Keep
not gonna say
it
you're
clears
right
your
or
mind.
wrong, but what I'm been doing is the times that I would probably use to jerk off, I've been using to learn more Spanish, and I like it. It's like, oh shit, I could have just been doing this the whole time.
You don't have to have a theatrical session. You could just like wank one out over the toilet. Like it doesn't have to be.
Then
event.
it becomes like just this. I'm off the wagon, and like I'm just fucking jerking off on the porch in a robe. It's just like
Why would you jerk off on the porch in a robe?
because it becomes a thing, and then there's like a I don't know.
18-year-old.
Yeah, there's like a dead 18-year-old on the porch, and it's just like
Yeah.
I can't. I'm like I gotta go to AA. Like that's how bad it gets. That's how bad
It seems like a
gets.
pretty dramatic issue
Yeah.
that you have.
Yeah,
Your
so-
engagement with masturbation doesn't seem healthy.
No,
in retrospect.
no, it's there's in no way, shape, or form is it.
Yeah,
Not at
you
all.
probably should stop. That's chemical castration, though. You should just do that.
No, I don't think I should stop. I'm just
End
happy
it
that
all.
no. That's where like people who give up like alcohol forever. Like if you do it because you want to, okay. But if you do it because
Mm-hmm.
oh I just can't, man, because if I have one sip, that's it. Like, I'm off the. It's like okay, you just seem like someone I don't want to talk to. You seem boring to me.
Well, you were talking about crypto earlier.
Was that off air? I think that was off air, right?
You know, I have stock in Twitter,
I don't care.
so I'm gonna make some money.
Are you?
Probably not a lot, but yeah.
Can I ask something?
Well,
Can I ask?
I've already made money today.
Can I ask something? Only because you were
What?
talking about Sinatra earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Has he ever been like, oh, you should invest in this? Like, I've invested in this, and this is how much I've made.
No,
Oh, okay. So then my perception was wrong. Okay.
I have a little bit because I was all about buying pot stocks.
I think the people that talk about crypto are the same people that talk about gambling. They only talk about when they won. They don't talk about when they lost.
I've never lost, unironically.
Yeah. All right. You lost your time.
I've never lost money on crypto. I've lost money in stocks.
How much money
but
have you? Well, then you've lost overall. You lost in investing.
Overall, I've won.
Overall-
Overall, I've won. No.
Really?
I've made more than I lost.
How much have you made overall?
Overall, I've made about only $5,000, but I don't invest that much.
Well, hold on.
Oh wait, are we talking about what I have or what I sold for profit?
Yeah. No. How much have you made overall?
Because if you haven't sold it, you haven't made it, right? So
That's fair too. Well, not true
I've made
with.
$5,000. Right now, I have like $11,000 in investments. I don't have much.
Okay, so you've pulled out $5,000 for U.S. currency, and then you still have 11 plus. How much have you invested overall?
Overall, I've invested about 6,000.
Okay, so technically
Grand
you're
profit.
plus 10 grand, right? If my math is right.
Wait,
Yes, 10 plus. No, you're plus 9, right? No, you have, how much? You have 11 in.
11,000. I have to actually check it too.
All right, everyone, it's 10.
Because I'm adding up multiple things.
Ed, you have
It's
11
about
in.
11,000.
Oh my god.
I sold 5 though before,
Okay, Ed.
so total
God.
would be
Oh my
closer to 16,000.
minus the 6 you invested, that's 10.
Sure, fine, whatever.
That's that's math. I'm sorry, but
I was communicating those things to you as separate things, but they weren't. So yeah.
oh my god. All right.
I made. I guess we don't need to get down into the numbers. I've
Let's
made
just-
a little bit of money,
I stopped caring. I actually stopped caring.
but I haven't sold anything from my pot stocks because I'm waiting for marijuana to be legal,
Great,
and then I'll make.
great.
That's when I get my millions.
What state you live in?
Florida.
I'm like, oh my god.
You want to cut this part out of the podcast?
No, it's, it's okay. I'm fuming right now. I'm fuming right now. Fuming. But I'm actually down from the fuming. So like it's like I came and I don't know what to do.
That's all right.
Oh my god.
But I only dabbled, but I did a little bit over the past, like, since 2020. So it all of this money was like just a little bit here, a little bit there.
Dude, I feel
a little
bad
bit
for
there.
Steve Nash. That's the face of a guy who knows he's getting fired after this fucking game. Oh, I feel for that dude. I didn't realize he had a crooked eye now. How the fuck was he able to get all those assists?
You know I'm not the guy to talk to about sports. Why do you keep like
I'm talking to
getting
myself.
distracted?
I would have been saying this if you weren't here.
All right, well, we're clearly wrapping up.
No, dude. It doesn't have to be like that.
Well, I mean, I don't know, like, because we could always just not do a podcast and hang out. But
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's what we're doing right now with the podcast.
The podcast has turned into
Mm-hmm.
us just hanging out.
Oh, you know, listen, for the majority of people that would have liked an entertaining podcast, This could have ended
You've
when.
watched other podcasts.
Well, yeah, and this could have ended when your power went out. Honestly, since then it's.
Oh no! See, we weren't quite done then. But once we got distracted by porn, we're out.
That's the man.
was it.
That's a man's downfall is women right there and then.
True.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah. Just ask Johnny Depp. Dio. Savia Dio.
You got to watch Johnny Depp trial stuff though. It is so fucking great.
I've watched there's a YouTuber I really like.
You can feel his overratedness. I don't know what you would say. Like you can just feel his. He's
seen
out.
clips.
He's out. He is checked out. He is like, and then you see the parts where he plays
Learn
the
Spanish.
recordings of her like being an obnoxious piece of shit, and his you just watch his face, and he's just like,
I'm DMing you.
I'm reliving it. Oh my god.
I'm DMing you a video right now on Twitter. There's this YouTuber called Ian Kung. He makes short videos, dude. I have not even really. I've only seen maybe 10 seconds worth of like the lawyer for Amber Heard. But like this guy's 1 minute video on him is fucking.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I've seen that video. Yeah, the guy that guy's a fucking clown.
Oh, the lawyer? I don't know. I really don't know.
He's just ridiculous. He
Yeah,
seems to be pretty bad at
most
his job.
lawyers are, dude. They're trying to win and make money. They don't care about what's right or wrong. I mean, they're lawyers.
He's trying to win when the case is pretty much open and shut.
Yeah,
right?
but you
like
don't.
The Kyle Rittenhouse lawyer seemed really like a clown too, but it's like, well, you're kind of pushing against the tides here.
Did we
You're
talk
going
about?
to
We
lose.
talked about that, right? Rittenhouse. What did you
I
think?
don't know. I don't think we've talked since Rittenhouse.
That might be
I don't-
true. I like the fact I asked him to be a guest on the podcast. I like the fact that he's like making almost a career out of his fame. That's a kid who's like, you know what? Fuck it. Everyone knows me for this. I might as well just try to milk it. You know? I like that.
Talk about pushing a kid to the right, like all the way over to the right.
I don't know. What is like Kyle Ritten? How? Imagine if like Ritz crackers like comes on the this meme.
I
looks
already know where you're going.
Yeah, like, and they're going really downhill, and they're like, let's just fucking partner with Rittenhouse.
To be clear, like I think Rittenhouse is pretty much over.
Did the Easter Bunny bring you anything tasty? Me. And it's him crying with the dude. Bill Burr making fun of that crying was great. He like reenacted it, and he was like, like you got to act better than that, man. And I'm like, that's fucking great. That's so great.
Yeah, I think it was pretty clear that Rittenhouse was innocent though the whole time, and it was very weird.
Innocent
the way
of what?
Innocent of murder. The video evidence was just so clear.
Well,
it's so weird.
Killed people, but in
Yeah,
terms of
killing and murdering are two different things.
You're 100% right, and I'm too much of an idiot to pretend like I know what the exact laws are. And I
The
think
intent. It's intent.
Well, you see, that's the thing. Lawyers actually go to school, Ed, for many, many years to learn a different language. And remember, law is literally a
Yeah,
different.
but the difference between murder and killing is not.
No, I know, but
complicated.
then that's also like me saying the difference between one and uno. Like that makes, and that doesn't make you an expert in Spanish. Also, uno might be Italian. I don't know.
It's also technically not different because it's referring to the same thing.
What I'm saying is, dude, neither of us are lawyers. We don't actually know, dude. We don't know.
We do know the definition of murder.
I don't know the definition of murder. I don't know the definition of murder, dude. I really, really don't. Hold on. Wait, hold on. What's the definition of murder?
Your intention
That's
for
it?
murder
Uh-huh.
is killing.
Okay, stop.
There is no other justification.
No. Stop.
Cold-blooded killing is murder.
Okay. Shush. Murder, the unlawful, premeditated killing of one human
Yes.
being by... You didn't say any of that.
I said exactly that
You
in different
really?
words. Absolutely.
Spell
Your intention. If your intention was to kill them, that's premeditated.
spell premeditated right now.
Premed
Uh-huh.
ITATE.
Tate?
Yes.
Premeditated. Past tense.
No, I said it right. I don't know what you're talking about.
There's a D at the end, you fucking retard.
Oh, TED.
Yeah, exactly, Ed. You can't even spell a word that's in the definition. We
got
don't
it.
know, dude. You
I
don't
know what premeditated
You're
means.
not
It's
a
you.
lawyer. Ed, by the way, if I ever was prosecuted for murder, guess what? I'm not hiring you.
You're not a lawyer.
I'm not. Yes, you're not a lawyer. Exactly. You're not a fucking lawyer, dude. We're not lawyers.
I still know that the base premise of that case
Spell
will be
unlawful.
to prove whether or not you meant to murder someone, or if you did it in self-defense, or if you did it by accident.
Spell unlawful.
I'm good. Like, intent matters.
I'm
Is killing. Murder is killing someone with the intent of killing them for no other reason.
By the
no
way,
other justification.
they kept saying that one of the guys that was killed was a pedophile, but in my mind, I'm like, well, if he's a pedophile, how could he be? Why is he out in the streets? Did he like escape prison? Like, what do you? Like,
People don't know what pedophile means. I think he was just guilty of statutory rape.
Well,
I think he had a statutory rape on his record.
Statutory means like you had sex with a girl who
It's like if you're
was okay with
19 and you
it, but
fuck
she
a
legally
16-year-old.
can't give consent if she's too young.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's way.
It's not pedophilia.
That's not. Yeah, people. Well, there's a comedian who has a great joke where it's like, you can't technically say R. Kelly was a pedophile because technically he was and it's like someone who's a sexually aroused or whatever by teenagers.
Hebephile.
Yeah, but he goes, however, when you say that, it really sounds like you're what's it called? Defending pedophilia. It's a really good joke. And it's like, yeah, it's true.
It sounds like you're defending pedophilia.
It does, but it's like
that's how people take it. That's how people take it. Yeah.
But was that guy? Is that what he did? Like,
I've been fucking hit on Twitter for oh, you're a groomer, you're a pedophile apologist or whatever, just because the words mean things, dude. Like,
yeah,
you're just
like, dude,
fucking making up words.
How could
There's this guy who here's a story.
Okay.
I'll tell you the rough, because I know you don't know, and this is something that I know.
Is it
that's an online thing?
No,
that's
it's
very
no.
niche?
I do know because I think we
do you?
talked about
Okay,
it. It was that guy who's famous for that meme, right, of him crying, and then I heard about the story, and you were like, yeah, that was the exact reaction that you should have had. Is that the one you're talking about? Call me Carson, right? Is that what you're about?
No, actually, I'm talking about something else, but that's along the lines too.
Okay, tell me.
But like this guy, I don't even remember his fucking name. So somebody
suck,
in your 20 viewers might have to pull this up. It was Cray something, some YouTube name.
Couple 20 viewers. All right, go on.
This guy was flirting inappropriately. Maybe you could argue with a 15-year-old.
No. What did he say? Oh, come on. And how was it via text?
I know what it was along the lines of, but I don't have the quotes. But it was, you imagine it like this. You're saying like, yeah, I'd like to spank you, you little creepy, weird, off-putting.
Okay, yeah.
Texting. No, it was consensual. It was essentially consensual sexting, right?
Uh-huh.
They didn't fuck or anything, but the intent was.
Okay, so the guy was sexting her, and most likely if they were in the room.
He's 18 years old.
Yeah.
She's 15 years old.
And
people are like, you're a groomer, you're a pedophile, you're whatever. And it's
pedophile. I mean, Jesus Christ, people. What are we doing?
That's not even illegal everywhere. Like, and it's like
yeah.
Romeo and Juliet laws. It's like, I understand being 18. I remember it. I remember how confusing it was. I remember my dad telling me, be careful because these girls can take you to jail now.
Yeah. And like, if you're 18 and you're a senior in high school, she could be a sophomore in high school. Like, that's...
We went to the same high school, and now it's illegal to fuck you, but it wasn't.
You know what's weird? I have a question.
Yesterday, if it's my birthday.
Say she's and this is why it's weird. And that's why. Say she's 15, right? And she's like a week from turning 16. But she's about to turn 16, but you literally just turned 18. Does that mean like a couple weeks ago when you were 17 and she was 15, would anyone even like get upset about that?
That's why Romeo and Juliet laws exist, to protect people in that situation.
What are the Romeo and Juliet laws exactly?
Basically, it's like a 2-year. I think it's different state from state, but here it's a 2-year grace period, basically. So if you're 20 and I think it's not illegal until you're 20.
What would you think? Now remember, that's a 3-year difference. What would you think about a 13-year-old and a 16-year-old?
Yeah, there's a lot of things that aren't really covered. Like, you just have to be like, 13 and 16 is a little weird just because of the developmental age of a 13-year-old.
There's some 13-year-olds that haven't reached puberty. Obviously, there's a really small
percentage. They go faster, so I don't know.
I know that, but I'm just some of them haven't.
In order to be completely accurate, you'd have to take these things case by case.
Once they bleed in its eye, fucking everyone storm it. No, that's not how it should.
We can't really do it, so we set we set the age limit, but most of us, actually, mostly it's 16. I think I'd have to look that up.
Dude,
I think it's mostly 16. I think there's more age of consent
talk about
laws.
the age of consent way too much on this podcast. I am on.
It's fucking don't worry about it. We're not talking about anything untoward.
No, I'm just saying. It's like Jesus Christ. Age of consent.
It's an issue that comes up because people like try to cancel people over shit. So you should pay attention to like.
Ed, here's the thing. There's 15 people that actually care about this. 15. That's it.
Yeah, but that doesn't. Okay, first of all, that's not true. Second of all, it doesn't matter. You don't have to keep bringing up that less people think about it.
As of August,
you're especially when you're doing a podcast, and these are the things that you would normally. talk
No,
about,
what I'm saying, dude, is like dude. A lot of people are like they don't care, and a lot of people, if they heard that an 18-year-old, let's just say, was dating a 16-year-old. The majority
most
of people
wouldn't care.
They'd be
I
like,
think you're right.
Okay.
But you have a culture that we created where young kids, because this situation that I'm talking about is a situation that was all kids involved. They're all like,
but if you turned off the computer, none of this would be in your mind. So who cares?
Dude, nobody turns off their fucking computer, so it matters. Okay, so
you don't. You stay logged into a fucking Twitter account that was banned half a decade ago.
You being out of touch is not indicative of everyone else. You shut the fuck up. These are things people are talking about. So here's the thing.
I don't care.
Here's the thing. You didn't even know that Donald Trump got banned from Twitter, dude. I don't know why you think you have some kind of high ground on this.
No. I heard that he might have got banned years ago. I didn't know he still was or even did overall. I thought he was suspended.
Okay. Fuck off.
Okay.
Your
name's not Edindro. Like
the point I was making is this is like a sign of things to come. This is actually going to be a bigger problem in the future.
No, but it won't be. It won't be. Here's how.
It will be because the situation is, which I haven't even explained to you. The situation. Sure.
This
cancel culture thing that was happening to this one kid.
It's not real.
It is real.
It's not.
It was one thing that you can't say it's not real when people get fired for this.
And that's why it's not real. But I'll continue after you're done.
It's obviously real.
I'll continue after
obviously objectively real. Nobody's even arguing that it's not real.
All right. I am. This guy is right here.
You're so fucking retarded, and you need that disclaimer at the beginning that everything you say is wrong.
I told you about my about page bio, and that's a fucking dead on balls accurate.
Just shut up. You're fucking stupid. All right. So the point is now you've got a bunch of kids. This whole brigade against this one dude. Was just a bunch of kids.
By the way. That's why. That's another. All right, go on. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they're succeeding in fucking up a guy's reputation. That's a problem.
All right, God damn it, Ed! Finish what you gotta say. I gotta get
these little kids are doing cancel culture basically, but they don't know fucking anything. They don't understand that an adult looks at that scenario and goes, "That's way more understandable than these kids are acting." so they're painting this as like pedophilia or whatever, or some crazy shit because they don't know anything, and we've taught them how to do this basically by canceling all these other people left and right. And they're play acting cancel culture, and they're fucking with people's lives. We didn't have to worry about that when we were kids, dude.
Okay. All right. Sit down. You don't have to stand up the whole time.
I am sitting.
Sit down. You don't have to stand. The way you yelled it sounded like you were getting back to your show. I am sitting. And you're like squeaking.
You're annoying me because you're stupid as fuck. You don't know anything.
All right. Before
fucking kill yourself. You want to edit that out of the pod? Kill yourself.
Before I get on to what I was gonna say, this is why
I want to edit that out actually because
no, I'm gonna that's gonna be a part of the clip channel. Just that it's gonna be a YouTube short.
Anyway, go ahead, make your point. Make your dumbass point.
All right. First off, I love talking to you, and this is why. I really do. Like you don't actually get upset. Or you do, but you're over it within a second.
I don't really get upset, but go ahead.
Two things with the whole cancel culture thing. One, it's not real because they're not the ones in power. You just said they're getting people fired, aka the people who are the employers. They're the ones with the true power. They're firing the person because it's a business decision, and
brain dead fucking take. And
the risk isn't worth the reward of keeping them. They think so. They fire them. But can I finish? Can I get a fucking thought? I didn't interrupt you a million times.
I don't know if you can. I've been waiting for like 3 hours.
Now it's been 2 hours. It's not my fault.
2 hours.
Out, so maybe that's true. The music.
You had plenty of time to get a thought when my power was out. Go ahead.
I tried. I was talking about Spanish, and there's no way I was correct on that. Secondly, it goes back to a greater thing that's happening. beyond you and me. Someone getting fired from a job should make a lot of people, myself included, the guy that, or the girl, mostly guy, that got fired from the job, take a step back and go, hold on. What am I doing with my life? Did I even want to work that job? Do I really want to work for an employer who would fire me because they obviously care about the dollar, the almighty greed, more than me?
What world do you live in?
Dude, hold on, man.
Of course you do.
I'm just saying. I know you do, and that's the thing, man.
Of course you want to work for that person. They give you money.
Why?
You know
so
you're
you
soulless.
can, so you can have a.
Nobody has these fucking delusions.
So you can have a soulless home with your
dead.
deadbeat brother next to fucking music you don't want to be with. So you can drive a car that you don't want. So you can live somewhere, eat food you don't want, have a computer you don't want.
Welcome to Earth. Who gives a shit? What the fuck? You're acting like you should be having this big moralistic revelation about corporate America.
It's not even corporate America.
Like, I just need a new job. This sucks.
I think people don't understand. All right, hold on. Let me get. All right, I am on a podium let me get off this fucking soapbox.
I gotta get off of it. It's gonna burn to the ground here in a minute.
Yeah, it's really slippery. It's soapy. It's buzzy.
It's very soapy.
It's very soapy. Dude, it's so easy to get the shit that humans actually need in this fucking country. People don't realize they're living on fucking easy mode in this country, so they have to manufacture shit to complain about in this country, dude. Just take a step back. You don't need all this money. You don't need all these jobs and career. You just be fucking
First
happy.
of all, yes.
You don't.
That's ridiculous.
Why do you
need a job?
Why?
You need a job.
Why?
Because you need to live.
You can live without a job.
You can live poorly without a job.
And by the way,
done that.
you can do things by the person's definition. It might be a job to you, but it might not be a job to them. If someone wants to live in a car near the beach and just provide services, that could be a job to some people. But to that person,
what's wrong with wanting access to all of the things that are out there in the world?
I never said there's something wrong with that.
If you don't have money,
I never said there's nothing wrong with that.
Do you want everybody to live on welfare because cancel culture is just a thing they can't avoid? So whatever.
I think it just shows that the whole money system's bullshit. First off.
Oh my God! It's invented. It's made up. I don't think there was any.
Of course, it's invented. All this is manufactured, bro.
So what?
So that.
Nobody's fucking arguing that this is natural.
Okay.
That economics just sprung
so
from the ground.
So then why would you be mad at something that's a then why would you why would you have no hold on. Why would you have true anger, sadness, depression, emotions about something that is technically fictional and manufactured and made up because we just decided to? Because we were curious.
We've built the system around providing needs that are real.
What does that? What?
Food.
Speak English.
Shelter. Healthcare.
You can do. You can. First off, you can get that without a job in America. You know this.
You can get a very low quality of it, yeah. Or you can just be homeless.
Why is it low quality? Why is it low quality?
I don't know. If you're okay living in a low income housing, if you're okay with food insecurity, eating unhealthy shit every day,
by the way,
okay,
for anyone listening, I am not okay living in low. I would be afraid. My white ass would be shot within a fucking.
That's
week.
What you're telling people. You're telling people, well, forget your fucking job. They're all soulless corporations anyway. Just live off the government. Well, where do you think the money comes from?
Hold on. With cancel culture, though, my main take from that, though, my really main take is people have to stop.
Before you give your main take, what I'm trying to tell you is that you don't even believe the things you're saying.
Sometimes, yeah.
Right now. At this moment, you don't believe the thing you're saying. You just do it. You got on the soapbox and you started spitting
I can't get off
a bunch of generic fucking bullshit.
I got into defense mode.
Capitalism is not real. Money is invented.
I never said that though. I never said that. I never said capitalism's not real. I never said capitalism.
Money's not real.
I never said that. Well,
the system's fabricated. It's created by humans.
But I'm not that guy. Don't make me that guy.
You were doing that. That's what you were just doing.
No, but the guy you're saying is like that's that whole guy's identity forever. I'm gonna stop caring about this.
It's not your identity forever because you're about to change your mind when I tell you that you're fucking retarded. That's why I'm speaking right now.
Well, do you want to talk to someone who's fucking dead set in their ways, or do you want to talk to me, dude? I don't like. What do you want to do?
Either or, really.
Oh shit, are we not recording? No, we are recording. Lonely. Thank God. I got fucking dry sweats. All right, hold on.
Because that was gold.
If we want to talk about reality, yeah, true. This is why no one listens. In like reality. I will say this: there's three, and I've said this before. There's three parts of cancel culture. There's the people who did something. or no, I'm sorry. There's the people who like act as if like, oh, you should be able to say whatever you want. Like, why is YouTube hindering me? Like, as if they own a part of YouTube. Then there's the people.
Yeah.
Then there's the people who go, oh my god, you did it. We have to, at all costs, get this person like banned and
Off the
blacklisted.
platform. Yeah.
And then there's the actual people with power. Okay. Neither of
The
those.
people with power are, that's the problem. The people with power are caving in to the vocal minority.
They're
that
not
is, we need to get them
caving
banned.
in. They're making
are
a
and they
decision
do.
that they think is best for their business. Hold on,
fact,
and
a lot
let
of
me
those people at
finish.
Twitch is the
Dad.
big bad.
Just like there are a ton of businesses, and me and you might not see it as much because we're not in Middle America, but we still see it. There's a ton of businesses that sell to people who are anti-cancel culture, who like say whatever you want, free speech.
Whatever.
It's a business move. That's all it is. There's businesses that are all about LGBTQ month, man, fucking rainbow flag. And then there's businesses, we support our troops, you should buy a truck, it's all fucking money.
There are avenues where if somebody gets cancel cultured, that they can go. That doesn't make cancel culture not a problem or a thing.
A problem.
You're not thinking about it from the correct lens.
You know what it might be though? I think also, actually, this might be my main take with it. Now that I think about it, I really don't think there should be a ton of consequences unless someone's physically hurting someone.
Or breaking the law in some other way, maybe.
Well, no. Like, if someone's jaywalking, who gives a... If someone's drunk... Dude, in my mind, honestly, honest to God, if someone's drunk driving...
by their activity on the internet.
If someone's...
You're talking about just anything?
Well, if someone's drunk driving and they get home perfectly fine, in my mind, what crime did they commit?
I disagree with that.
You're putting a law in place for someone that might do something.
You're saying you should only be punished if the crime you're committing resulted in.
And I get it. And then because someone could easily go, so what if I'm holding a knife in front of someone's eye for like an hour straight, but I don't actually stab them? It's like, so I'm okay.
I could just easily say that you shouldn't drive. Driving drunk should be illegal because of the potential to kill someone.
No,
and that's enough.
No. I don't think that.
Yeah, that's enough.
Well, not to me.
The fact that you got home fine isn't going to stop. You're not going to stop doing it. You're going to keep doing it, and eventually you're going to kill somebody. That's
why?
How
You don't know that. You don't know that.
Because
you don't know that.
The guy who almost every drunk driving situation that you talk to that you find will be a guy or a girl who went out there every day, every time they drank, they drove. They got away with it 1 billion times, and then eventually they killed somebody.
That's your defense?
Reckless endangerment of human life. Endangerment of human life should be illegal.
Just like fucking people hurting your eardrums a little bit should be illegal.
There's levels.
Again, it's a fucking convenience thing.
It should be an ordinance called a noise ordinance.
Guess who
they should listen.
Hey, Ed,
I'm going to call the
guess who
cops.
You don't hear about? guess who you don't hear about? You don't hear about the people who, since like 16, have been driving drunk, and then they die at the age of 72 of old age, and they never got busted. Why? You don't hear about those people, and they probably exist.
Make it legal then.
Make it legal.
Some people didn't kill people when they did this thing.
I think, you should be able to do all the drugs you want.
It's
I
fucking
don't
dumb.
care. What about drugs? Do you think people should do any drug they want?
I'm fine with drugs.
I'm fine with people on it. Listen, if someone,
I think if drugs was legal, we'd have less of a drug problem.
If someone important to my life or whatever, or I was next to just a stranger who was about to kill himself, I probably would try to like stop it. But in terms of legality, dude, if you're offing yourself, you're offing yourself. That's you. That's your life.
Yeah, but drunk driving puts other people in danger.
Killing yourself puts your family in danger if you're raising kids and they're financially dependent on you.
Right. Well, we can't quite make killing yourself a crime.
What? Yes, you can. If people who attempt suicide, they can actually get you can get arrested. Suicide, attempted suicide, I think.
Yeah, attempted suicide. I've heard that in some states.
Yeah.
Like you don't go to jail for that.
You can make anything.
You go to a center. You get help for that. You don't go to prison.
Drunk drivers don't go to prison or jail. Sometimes they just go to rehab and lose their license.
First offenders.
Yeah.
Second offense is much worse.
Okay, but first offender of attempted suicide.
I don't feel like it should be a crime. It should, but you can.
It's a moral. We have different moral compasses, bro.
It's a moral compass. You can justify Baker acting somebody. They're still going away. They're just not going to prison. They're
I'm sorry. Is it Baker Act? What?
Baker Act is it's
I don't know what that is. I thought you were
It's
going to talk
more
about
understandable
like
that
a
it's
chef
probably
who was like
more
a pastry
understandable
chef
that you
who
don't-
tried killing himself, and then they named a law called Baker.
I forget what I don't remember who it was named after, but it's basically I think the hospitals have a right to hold you against your will for 3 days if you try to
How
kill
about this?
yourself.
I already like this is me changing my mind over and over again. Another thing is I'm happy I'm not a judge or a law. I don't want to be the person that judges like what should be a law and shouldn't be a law. It's just
I don't want you to be either.
yeah,
You
and
talk shit at it.
yeah, it's not for me. You know what I mean? Like I'm not.
It's not.
I'm not
it's
that
not
guy.
for you.
You're not that guy, pal.
I mean, it's
You're
not for
that
me
guy.
either, but I have opinions. I mean,
I do
obviously,
too,
I
but
think-
apparently mine are retarded to you.
well, they are. I easily think it's
Is it the dumbest
justifiable
things that you just said?
to consider a DUI a violent crime, even if you didn't
violent
kill anyone.
crime? So you're telling me if someone blows a .08, like, fuck that, dude. Fuck
I mean,
that.
obviously, it's not the
There's
same.
studies
as
that show
hitting
that
some-
driving
it's not the same
tired
as
is
hitting
more
somebody.
dangerous than driving
your
drunk.
life will not be ruined if you're pulled over for a DUI. It should not be ruined if you're pulled over for a DUI and you didn't kill anybody.
I have
right?
a question.
Obviously,
I have a question.
But,
Okay, go
but
ahead.
you should be taken in, and I think probably the laws on DUIs are about right.
Do you think there should be speeding laws?
Yeah, sure.
Oh my God, dude. Oh my fucking God.
I mean, they're not really laws, right? I mean, I guess if you're there's a criminal level.
Oh
of
my God.
speeding.
Oh, you're going this fast. This is reckless drive. This is careless. It's like, yeah, okay.
Yes, other
how much more
people's lives are
money
at stake
am I
because of
pumping
your
into the
fucking
states? Oh my,
decisions.
it's a quota. That's what it is. By the way, I learned that quotas technically aren't real. However, the more tickets you write and money you put into the system helps you better your chance for a promotion, which is why cops
a
love
quota.
giving
It's a
tickets.
soft quota.
It's a soft
yeah.
quota, which is why cops
Maybe
love
that's-
giving
maybe There's
tickets.
a problem with that, but speeding laws make sense.
No, they make sense for people trying to get a
They
promotion.
don't always like speed limits
It's
necessarily.
bullshit.
Don't
It's
I
really,
could probably debate
so hold on,
whether or not
Ed, because
speed
you
limit
want to
should
talk
be-
in reality. You want to talk in reality.
I
Here's
am
the
talking in reality.
really, here's the reality. A ton of the time, one road will go from 50 miles per hour and then up a hill, and then for some reason, down a hill, it's 25, and that's exactly where the cop is. And all of a sudden, you get busted for a speeding ticket because of some bullshit that you know is like, dude, that's such a trap.
I mean, yeah,
It's
okay,
bullshit.
Yeah, I get you.
It's
I get
fucking
you. But here's the thing:
horseshit.
I can be pro speeding limit or having speeding limits, and I can be against individual speed limits, and I can think that
No,
that
if you think this one thing,
speed
you think
traps
all these
are a little
other.
bit. And I can think speed traps are a little bit bullshit. They don't negate each other.
Fair. I don't think there should be any speeding laws. You just
But there
fucking
should be speed limits.
Mad
because,
Max. Just go. I don't care. Go fast. Get out of my way.
I don't think you should be allowed to endanger other people's lives because
Oh
you
my!
want to go fast.
But there is there's a slippery slope, man. There it
It's
is.
not a slippery
It
slope.
is a
It's obvious. It's
Okay.
not
It's
not
not
about
really.
a hypothetical.
not
It
a
is
slippery
fucking obvious. If a car is going 200 miles per hour on a fucking interstate where everybody else is going 50, there's a very high fucking chance that those people could die. And
Really?
if an
Based off
accident
what
happens,
study?
the impact would kill them. That's not fucking some speculation, slippery slope bullshit. That's a fact, and we see it happen every day. So I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. It's stupid
what do you
not
think-
to have laws that restrict behavior that could kill other people.
What on a major highway? Let's say a 4-lane highway. What do you think? In fairness, what do you think the speeding law should be?
I don't know. It depends.
Well, just give me a ballpark. Ballpark it.
70.
70. Wow. That's fucking disgusting. It should be 30. Do you know how many people could
30 on
die?
What are you,
Yeah,
retarded?
yes. Excuse me. Do you want people to die, Ed? Do you just want people to
I don't know
die?
what all of the
Do
reasoning.
you know how many
of-
deaths happen at 30 plus miles per hour?
I don't know. I don't know all of the things that go
That's
into
the
detail,
slippery
but
slope,
the
though,
obvious,
dude.
The
That's
obvious
the
difference is
slippery
that you've
fucking
got
slope.
wide lanes and a straight shot.
But there's the
right?
bullshit.
When you're driving on the highway, you're driving straight. That's all you're doing.
Here's the
When
thing,
you're driving in a neighborhood, you should probably be going about 25, 30 miles per hour, or maybe 15, depending on the
that's actually my
neighborhood, right?
witness.
They'll make these
never mind.
regulations and make these limits based on the terrain that you're traveling on.
Ed,
It's fine.
Ed.
It's fine to have laws.
When it comes to
about
laws,
that.
majority rules. If the majority
Okay, the majority wants speeding limits, you dumb fuck.
Okay, but if the majority tomorrow got together and said, we want all major highways to have a speed
And I
limit.
disagree with it, but it would be the law.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
And if I were to vote, I would vote against it. But if the majority did rule that, then the majority ruled
To
it.
be fair, I'm not voting on it. I don't give a fuck. But
The thing of laws I disagree with. I think marijuana should be legal.
everything, cocaine, fucking heroin should be legal.
I think everything probably should be some level
Fentanyl
of
should be legal.
anyway.
Fucking whatever.
I mean-
Do your thing. I don't care if you die. That's not my fault, bro.
Well, I think the world would be drugs is a different thing.
To be fair, though, it comes down to that like one thing I always get weird about, because that reminded me of that Jilly Juice kind of thing, where it's like, who do I get mad at more? The people who are like giving out bad information and things that could really harm people.
The audience, the Jilly Juice thing is this lady who is giving out or selling a product that was basically poison under the guise that it would cure everything, basically, like snake oil shit.
You drink
right?
enough water, you can die. But yeah, she was like,
That's the dumbest fucking. Stop saying stupid shit. You're driving me crazy.
did I say anything wrong?
You said something stupid.
If you drink enough water, you can't die.
There's like bleach in
There was not bleach in Jilly Juice. There was not bleach. Hold on, I don't know all the details, but there was not bleach.
Actual bleach. It's not actual bleach, but it was something like
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. It was water, cabbage, salt, and I think there might have been one other substance involved.
Yeah, but it was
Might
like
have been
a
bleach.
fucking insane level of salt.
That
right?
was the main thing. It was the salt, and it was fermented.
Yeah. Yeah, ugh. It
was the salt. It was giving people strokes.
You gotta be dumb as fuck,
Well,
though, to
and
believe
that's the
that
thing.
shit.
Do I get mad at the people providing it, or do I get mad at the idiots who are fucking eating all this shit up? Or
I
do
feel
I
like
get-
I've lived long enough that I have to be more mad at the people providing it because idiots are just a part of life. They're just there.
Well, but is that us protecting the weak?
Yes, literally, that's what that is.
Is it a good thing or a bad?
Yes.
thing? Is it?
It's a good thing. Yeah, it is. It's a good thing. Look at me. I'm like a fucking superhero compared to you. Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, dude. If I have a peanut allergy, if I wasn't protected, I'd be so dead so long ago. I'd be fucking dead.
I mean, listen, there's limits to I do believe that there's limits to like how much protection you provide, because we're talking about cancel culture. Should we
Ed,
protect
I wanna
people
get
from
one
bad
beer. I wanna
ideas
get a
because they
beer.
get
Are
triggered?
you able to
no,
keep this going
like,
for 30
I
seconds?
don't agree with that, but like, you know,
Yes, yes.
to an extent, yeah, we're trying to protect weak people.
Is he done? Really? I fucking leave and he stops talking. It's unreal.
I'm here.
Oh, I didn't. See
I just finished my sentence. I was wondering where you were.
Well, wow, you really don't. You literally turn off your ears when you're talking.
Yes.
What was your last sentence? I hope you listen back to this whole episode.
I say there are limits
Stop
to there are limits to how much we should protect people, and that can be debated all fucking year, all fucking forever, actually. But so for instance,
Of course
I
it
don't
is,
think
yeah.
we should protect people from mean words, right? I agree with people on that. But should we protect people from scam artists? Yeah, I think so.
Do you know why it will be debated forever?
Because it's not cut and dry. It's not black and white.
Because people
There's an argument to be had
have
that
different moral compasses. That's
yeah, you say that like it's a got you, like anybody in the universe disagrees with that.
No, I'm just agreeing
But
with
there
you.
does need to be an established moral
Why
compass
do you
for
have to point
society
out
to
that? 'Cause
function.
that was true.
You're not saying anything profound. I'm just saying, like,
I never acted like I said anything profound.
society has
I'm
to
getting
have
defensive.
a general. Society has to have like a general moral foundation. Like, there has to be something that there have to be things that we agree on. Generally, killing is wrong, or is it? You know, because we can make that argument. We could talk about the merits of murder.
Hold on. Well, actually, we really don't have to. The people of the North Sentinel Island literally killed someone, and they're not going to be prosecuted. They've killed people before just because other people went in their territory, because other countries said you can't go into this part because these people are disconnected from the world. They have no like electric technology or anything like that. They are so away from us where, like, if people went there, they could die because their immune systems haven't even evolved compared to ours, and they've killed people. And this is reality. There's 100% reality because that's their society. That's their reality. And guess what? They don't need a fucking phone or a fucking job in IT.
Reality can be different. Oh my God, societies can operate differently. There can be a different moral foundation for fucking anything. Wow, you figured it out.
I didn't figure it out, but it's true. Why are you like?
It's true.
Okay, then.
It's obviously true, but
Okay.
I don't know why you I don't know what your point is half the time because you're just bringing up shit that nobody's arguing. Like,
Because
yeah,
why is everyone mad? Why is everyone pissed off, dude?
pissed off at what? There's a lot of things that are pissing people off right now.
Yes, I know. But why? Why is everyone
But
angry?
you're just going to defer to like, it doesn't matter. It's like, well, that's not going to work.
I'm
You
not
know
always.
that's
No,
gonna
no.
work.
Hold on. If we talk about sports, because you know what it is when I don't know things, I just go, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You know.
I like being angry.
I do
like
too.
fighting.
Sometimes I do too.
I like arguing.
I do too.
But like, a lot of people don't. Sure, but like, what we were talking about is just.
Yeah, but I like
society
being
obviously
angry and
needs, like, a
debating.
foundation. Like you could build a society based on the things that you believe.
I like arguing with
And
you.
it
though.
might be a completely different society, but we need to agree on things.
Well, here's
We
the
need to agree
Yeah.
on murder is wrong, right? That's important. And if we don't, then we better have some justifications and conditions by which murder is okay.
I have a
And we
que-
do
I have a-
actually,
I have a
or
que-
killing anyway, right? Self-defense.
No, we don't. 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 We do not have an agreement on murder. No, we don't.
Well, killing.
No, we don't, because I have a question. If you got person A and person B, and one person A has a thought about abortion compared to person B, there's a huge disagreement that might happen, isn't there?
It doesn't matter.
Why?
That doesn't matter.
That doesn't. Okay, that doesn't matter.
Here's the
that
difference.
one doesn't matter.
I can
Trust me, it matters to person A and B.
I can confidently tell you why it doesn't matter. That's the difference between me and you.
course. Okay.
The reason it doesn't matter is that so there I know for a fact there's a person out there. I know for a fact there's a person out there who will argue that it's okay to just kill somebody who fucks your wife, to just murder them, to kill them.
Okay.
That's why we need the law, right? That's why these laws come in. Okay, it's debated and then established that one thing is the moral
I said
thing
earlier
that we're
that I'm
going
okay
with,
if
we're
someone's
going with.
physically hurting someone. I said that.
Yeah, but the thing is like that's what we have to do as a society. We can't operate on everybody's.
But we
differing
don't all agree on
moral
that.
principles.
We don't all agree on the whole abortion
That's
thing.
why we have. That's why we talk about them and debate them, and they win in the votes.
That's gay.
It's a really great system, actually. I think America's got it better than anybody else.
You have me burping and then you just go, it's a really great system, actually. It's actually a really
perfect,
good game.
obviously.
You know, I don't know
It's
why
not
people are
perfect,
complaining
obviously.
about this game. You know, the updates and everything, the new DLC, whatever.
It's either that or like I mean, you just seem to be like if I were to take anything you said at face value, which I don't because I don't think you care about anything that you're actually saying. But like if I did,
That's fair.
like I would say you're just a wackadoo fucking stoner anarchist who doesn't care about anything, and it's like whatever. Then we just won't listen to you, and society will continue as it is.
No, I truly don't think Matt Ryan deserves to be in the Hall of Fame when all said and done. So, like, you know,
There you go. There's a debate. There's a forum out
I'll
there.
ha-
that you can
and I will
yell at
bring
people at.
stats and sources, and I will tell you to the high heavens, and I will discuss that.
I just think it's weird that I'm having this like base conversation based on the fact that you just think unless somebody is hurt, don't make a law about it. I feel like I'm talking to a 15-year-old sometimes with you.
Dude. Listen, I understand this. And I want to grow. I'm learning Spanish, but there's
Yeah, that'll get you pussy.
Oh,
wait, are you still with that girl?
nah. Me and her split, man.
Oh, okay.
But
Good. Fair game.
yeah, yeah. But I'm still in
Open
that
season.
I'm still in that mindset, and I know I shouldn't be.
Oh,
'cause
you
all-
poor boy.
Yeah, all my you and my other like actual like guy friends and like, dude, man, you just gotta fucking cleanse your palate. Gotta go fuck anything you say, and I'm just like, I want to go listen.
No, you don't have to do it.
I want to go listen to Audio Slave. You know, let me just get this out of my system, bro.
The cleanse your palate thing. That's not even the right. That doesn't even really make sense.
I just want to do what I want to do, honestly. Yeah.
I guess it is. You're not really cleansing the palate, though, right? You're just adding more to the palate.
I more so just want to like.
I don't like that metaphor. Anyway,
I want to more so learn Spanish and learn some other shit. I just want to live my life. You know what I love doing more than anything, bro?
I started doing piano the second she left. The ex-girlfriend started fucking around with piano.
Yeah.
Just a thing to do. Just a different thing to do.
Yeah, that's a dead end. You know what I really want to do?
I'm getting okay actually. Fuck you. But it's all just for fun.
I can't. When I thought about that joke I just said, that is from an episode of The Green Room. It was an amazing Like the way the guy, a great comedian, I forget his name. He fucking had a great setup. But no, the one thing I love to do more than anything, bro, is I love to eat food. I fucking love it.
Yeah, me too.
And Brandon said it was a vice when I like
it's a vice for me.
Well, you're fat as shit, but I love to eat food, and I love to
not that fat.
and I love to your back and your knees say way different.
There's other things.
Oh, dude, you know your neighbors when you leave talk so much fucking fat shit about you.
Man, fuck you, dude.
I love you though. You love me? I love you.
No, not at all. Not even a little bit. I don't even like you. I don't even know why I'm here.
I love eating food and
Just to suffer.
And critique it and talk about my opinion about it. I love it. It's delicious. And you know what? I love steaks. Oh, I love steaks.
Yeah, dude. I'm going back to my fasting stuff because that was working, and then I started getting fat again when I stopped.
Seafood diet.
No, nothing crazy. Just fast, one meal a day, 16 hour, 8-16. And it works. It just works. And then I work out a little bit, calorie count a little bit, and it's fine.
Should do a study on you, the only human being that fast and not lose weight.
I don't really restrict myself too much. So 16,000 calories a day, and then I also have fasting periods, so it's a meal a day. And I just keep it under. I'm sorry, 1,600. Yeah, fuck. 1,600 calories.
I'm not fat. Fuck you.
16,000.
That's another clip right there.
Yeah, that's what's that guy? Nick Avocado. That's what he's pulling.
I hate, dude. If there's one thing I hate as much as country music, I can't watch this fucking. I hate
mukbang.
No, it's disgusting. It's so disgusting.
I can't either. Yeah, that's fucking.
And also, it's the things that these channels that they eat. They don't eat like I'm gonna eat 4 boxes of Pop-Tarts, or it's not like Man vs. Food or something where it's like they're eating live squid and and ramen noodles with their hands.
It's a fetish. It's a literal fetish.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, I don't understand.
Here, and by the way, this is something that's a different moral compass. However, because I'm aware of it, I actually have an actual opinion on it. It's fucking disgusting.
Well, okay,
it's
all right.
Gross.
Moral compasses, like there's different moral benchmarks for everything and everybody. What we were talking about was legality. There's nothing wrong with these things being legal, even though they're disgusting.
No, it was cool that at one point slavery wasn't legal. You're right.
The moral problem comes in to the with the audiences encouraging behavior that will ultimately
jaywalking should be illegal.
Like they eat an amount of food. If there is a debate about this, it's like encouraging these creators to eat themselves to death on camera.
They're hurting other people.
What they're doing.
My daughter saw that.
See, that's the thing. They're hurting themselves.
Edindro, my daughter Sarah used to. Dr. Phil, my daughter, she was going places. She started watching these videos on YouTube. I didn't even know it was mukbang or something. I don't even know what it was. And then she kept eating and eating. She actually choked to death in these videos. They cannot exist. They have to be banned because my daughter died.
Yeah, you could think like that. You could have that. I don't have that opinion, but people have that
that's
opinion.
That's how laws get passed, and that's how bullshit happens, dude. That's exactly.
Well, then you have to fight your side of it.
It's every day, bro, with that Disney.
Your solution is to get rid of laws because you're fucking stupid. So
I just hate people complaining about because they're.
Well, you should complain. That's how you That's how you combat laws.
No, it's not. You just move away from it. Go to fucking Bali, bro. Just fucking go away.
Okay. I definitely think some people should go away.
People got way too comfortable where they're at, and every little inconvenience they want it to be not there, so they want a law to be passed.
Which is what we call cancel culture, but you say it doesn't exist. So you're defining it now.
When did I say that? I didn't know. No, I never said that.
You said it wasn't real.
I never said that.
I need to get Dual Wheeled in here so he can roll the tape.
First off,
we need him on the job one more day.
First off, Dual would have been ripping 3 bongs and off the air after an hour of this episode. If you thought he was going 2.5 hours, you're higher than Dual.
Well, I mean, you said it wasn't real. That's what you said.
I know I did. But when I say that, by the way, I say it more so in like the way that the people that are like so anti-cancel culture, it's like they really act like the people crying and bitching are the ones with power. It's like, first off, the majority of that's not the people that have power. It's the people that can hire and fire people. Those are the people with power, and they know this.
But there's enough people putting optics pressure.
But that's the thing.
And usually this has to do with entertainment more than anything. But then you have people who actually like dox you, find out where you work, and then call your boss and shit like that.
And I'm not disagreeing that shit's not gay. That's so fucked. That is. I'm 100% with you. It's fucked. It's fucked because they know what they're doing. They're vindictive and they want this person.
And we've, to some degree, empowered people like that. And maybe that's changing with Elon Musk coming in. I'm curious.
Oh, my God, Ed.
I'm interested to see how he runs it.
Come on. The times are a change. Come on. People, because this guy's in office, I really think some real change can happen.
But change objectively happens. It might not be because of one guy, but change absolutely happens. Haven't you heard the pendulum analogy? That's observably true. Things go too far left, and then they swing back. They go too far right. That's 2016. And then they swing back and they go too far left, which is now. Right. Donald Trump was elected. We were like, "Fuck that!" Here's the most.
It was really cool
Democrat
that
we can think of.
Black Sabbath almost got canceled because some fucking dude listened to an album and then he offed himself.
Yeah, it's all history repeating itself.
It's stupid. It's what it is.
What it is.
But it's. I understand talking. Like I understand us talking because I don't understand people like actually getting so angry that they want to actually even like hit someone over these kind of talks, or they want to like ruin someone's career. It's like, I don't like, why?
People who are isolated and spend all of their time doing this, those people are going to feel much more strongly about it than we are. That's probably part of the problem. Is like, if you're living on Twitter, your entire reputation, you tie on an income, but even without the income,
do you think it is Twitter?
If you're not making money, but you're just always on Twitter
too sometimes. But I even sometimes catch myself going, "Hey, dude, like, why are we having this talk? Me and you, we're not doctors. Let's just end it," and I just leave.
Which is like, why have a podcast? Almost.
Well, yeah. Why have a podcast? I like, dude. You know what? Believe it or not, I actually enjoy my podcast. I really do. I enjoy this. I
like being on it. I don't.
You're not going to listen to an episode, are you?
I'm not listening to this, no. But I don't listen to. I might listen to. It's harder because they're not live. I don't actually even know how to get it.
It's on literally every podcast platform known to man.
Oh, yeah. So you have YouTube,
and I have you, and it's on YouTube. Yes.
All right, I will listen to not this podcast. Because I'm on it.
Oh, you don't like listen? I have to.
Try. I don't know, but like I'm probably the best guest that you have ever had in your life.
I'll give you.
That's how I feel about it, and I'm not changing my mind.
You're breaking up a little bit, but I can give you an honest opinion about that.
Oh, great.
Episodes. Well, Brandon, I like a lot. Me and him have a great. Jem. Once I have him as a guest, it's gonna be.
Yeah,
hard.
I like Brandon.
It's gonna be hard to beat Jem. Me and Jem are just fucking.
I'm infinitely better than Jem.
No, you're not.
I am, but I hope he comes back soon so we can all have a chat, have a little chat.
I love
a little YouTube chat.
I can't not love him.
But yeah, I'll check it out. I don't know. Every now and then, I would watch the old show. I guess it's the same show. Let's be real. I would watch it, and
it's half as good. The new show.
Sometimes it's good, and then sometimes it's like we're just talking to a flat earther, and it's just fucking weird.
Well.
Didn't you have a guy on who was like, the best? Because one of the questions that you'll have for a flat earther is, why would the government lie about this? Because it's the biggest question you have to answer. If the government is lying about this, fucking why, right? Because if we all thought the earth was flat, we'd probably just be like, okay, whatever, and then live our lives, right? It's not like a huge thing. So why would the government do it? And one of the best reasons, the funniest reasons, but also probably the best reason, like logically, is that the government found God.
With a minute 42 away.
The government found God and is hiding it from us. It's hiding God from us.
I think
I heard that on your podcast.
Well, I did have I think Flat Earth Dave. So it's Dave. He was a guest on my podcast.
I don't know if he said that though, so I don't want to make any claims. But I've heard the argument, and I thought it was your podcast, that the government has discovered God, and they want to hide it from the people.
I don't know. I don't remember him saying that, so I don't want to say he said it or not.
That actually, I think, is the only good answer that I've ever heard.
Well,
It's ridiculous.
He does.
But
I will say
the
this.
only answer that's like, oh wow, that probably would happen if the government found God. I can see them being like, if they had the power to hide him, I can see them doing that.
He did say something that opened my eyes a little bit because sometimes I go in with like dumb opinions that have
to make it very clear, I understand it's completely retarded and it's funny, but I think in terms of reasons that they have, this is the best one they got.
Well, when me and Dave were talking, I asked like why it seems like the flat Earth thing has really died in the past several years and everything, and he was like, well, one, that's because like they're getting like we're being censored on Google and other things.
No, but it's because we don't make response videos. We got bored of it. We don't make response videos. The only reason flat Earth got any traction is because people who thought it was stupid gave it attention.
And then the second reason he goes, it's not dying. It's actually a growing community. Da da da. And I don't know 100% if that's true or not, but I will say this. I'm
sure it's in flux. I think it probably goes up and down. I don't know. People are crazy. They fall into these things.
Listen, this is just one example, so don't mean shit. But he did share the YouTube version of my episode with him, on his website, and that's got over 2,000 views, and that is by far the most listened to episode.
2,000 views.
Yeah, for me that's a lot. Like that's fucking like heaven's gates. You know what I mean? Like it's fucking insane.
I think there are a lot of people who believe in it. I do not think there's even close to an.
But I think there's a lot of people, kind of like the SJW or the anti-SJW. They're like so engraved with it, like it's their identity, that like they can't hop off it. And then also when that's attacked, it's like you're attacking themselves. So I just and also,
although to be fair, like the flat earthers in my experience, they're all crazy, but they're not like scary crazy.
Oh, they're gonna lose this game. Well, I think also again,
I can't believe you too.
Based off my perspective, is a lot of them seem like they were kind of outsiders and a little introverted, geepy, kind of weird. So they're just so happy to be part of a family. And
I think that's usually a big part of it. That they want to be a part of
something. So when people start like insanely talking, because by the way, what's also gay? If your channel is dedicated on disproving flat Earth, it's like really.
I think that's I get your pseudoscience stuff.
That's your whole life,
like Sir Sick does, but that's a lot of different things. Like if all you're doing is debunking flat Earth,
it's like, dude, come on, like. Doesn't that get boring? Like again,
there's a lot of crazy shit out there. This is like the most, like flat Earth is the least harmful of these crazy conspiracies.
You want to be Panic at the Disco and you're playing that one. You don't want to be. You don't want to play that one song every concert. All right.
It's like that guy. Remember? I don't even know if you ran into this guy. There was this guy who was like obsessed with MGTOW being evil.
I probably did.
All he would talk about, and he would talk about it in the most like outlandish conspiracy way.
Yeah, because I thought both sides were kind of gay. It's just the whole
pretty fucking lame, but also probably not leading to the end of the fucking world, right? So there's people who latch onto these things and they really want to feel like they're a part of something. We saw that a lot when we were doing.
Sorry, what?
I'm gonna wait for your sports.
It's over.
I can't believe you're watching this while you're doing the thing.
It's over. The Nets have just no. It's over. It's over. Whatever.
Okay.
Whatever.
Yeah, I don't care.
I care. I'm part of the podcast. Did you know that?
You're such a fucking NPC, bro. You're an NPC, bro.
Oh, by the way, that's something. Can we talk about that?
I wanted to. Fuck. What was I saying though? Like in 2016, because we always go back to that because that's when I was the most involved.
Yeah, that's where everyone was.
And then I grew up, I guess. So
really,
I
2016, you were in your early 30s, like you were still.
Well, yeah. Let's be real. Men mature very slowly. But I was like, I was just watching everything go down. I was like, I thought this community that I entered into was a completely different thing. Everybody I'm talking to is fucking retarded.
That's fair.
Or crazy. But it's like they wanted to feel like they were a part of a movement when I just wanted to make stupid memes. And then the only people I can really get along with now are people like you who just wanted to make stupid memes. You didn't feel like you were an activist, changing the world.
You know how I knew it was all bullshit and like no one was really part of a movement? Was when
I knew that was bullshit, by the way. I just didn't know there were so many of them. I thought
I knew too, but the main way I knew is like when the most popular channels, it's like, okay, this guy is the most popular. This is like one of the most popular people in this group. And he's got like 200,000 followers, like subscribers.
For sure.
That's like not even the
sure.
That's not even the pimple on the ass.
Well, that's because it's political. So
it's not even like first off, like there's 24/7 news networks that are political. Like, so no, it's just these people.
Yeah, but they're losing. They're also losing a lot of.
No, I know, but they were huge at one point, especially in 2016. The people that were quote unquote thought they were part of a movement, they're just. I think they just really have high egos about themselves, bro.
Well, ego is probably part of it, but I think also they have been, in some sense, sort of brainwashed by a certain, like if you're watching Sargon of Akkad and fucking The Quartering, and you're just watching that kind of content and only that kind of content, they sell you on this idea that the left is evil and trying to take over and all of this crazy shit. Communism is evil. They use words like evil too, which bothers me a lot.
But you know it's bullshit. You know it's bullshit.
I know it's bullshit, but I'm not 19.
But how many 19-year-olds are actually like really? There's like 20 of them.
You keep saying that. You keep doing that. It's
because
so fucking
it's
triggering.
But it's I know, dude. I can't believe you're actually getting upset about that.
It triggers me.
But it's also because it's true. That's why you're getting because it's true.
No, I think on some level it's bigger than you think it is. They might not engage with just like Sargon of Akkad, but they're engaging with something, and
actually, you know what I relate to?
They're all in some sense politically minded, even if it's just like social politics. I related when I was 19, I had some political views, right?
I related to this, dude. I related to like the people who either want to like burn the Bible or burn the Quran. It's like, hold on, those are words. Those are YouTubers. They're saying stuff. It's the people that drive the action. So those people who fall for that stupid shit, they were probably going to fall for some stupid shit at one point in their life.
Those people are closer to the base level of humanity than we are.
What is that?
If assuming we're not falling
I'm
for
too
it.
stupid to understand what that means. Why?
What I'm saying is most people are susceptible to a certain amount of persuasion like this.
That's so. If you're impressionable myself,
if you're like okay, men, like high school boys, okay, they are disenfranchised because of feminism or whatever. Let's just say that's true.
Wait, okay, well, hold on. Disenfranchised? I know, I kind of know what that means, but what do you mean? They're disenfranchised because of feminism?
They feel that they should have a certain amount of like shame about their masculine.
Like things that you probably perceive as just being a normal guy. They feel like this isn't
like it's
right.
toxic or whatever. Okay. And I don't even know to what extent any of this is true. I'm just saying, let's say it is. So, hypothetically, men in high school age boys, right? They're just about to roll into adulthood. They're feeling like they can't talk to girls. They're afraid of getting Me Too'd. They're feeling like they should be ashamed about what they are, who they are.
Dude, I'm pissed me and my girl broke up because now I don't want to go back into this dating world. I'm going to fucking get like a lawsuit for saying hi.
Right.
Yeah, no.
So they go through that kind of stuff in the point of their like youth where
developmental
all they want to do is fuck. All they want to do is fuck. Like when you're fucking 15, all you want to do is fuck. Their hormones are everywhere. They're confused as fuck. They're just broken human beings until
wait.
Like
can I stop you for 1 second? Don't you think that's funny that the people that are like so like for like yes, men shouldn't do this because women are this, but are also like the same people who are like anti-religion when like religion is like one of the main people who are like you shouldn't have sex until marriage. It's like you guys are really similar, don't you think?
Well, I'm about to draw a bigger similarity actually. Okay. What I'm getting to is like you got that kid who feels that way, and then they find through whatever means Sargon of Akkad's channel, where he's talking about, the fucking misandry. He's talking about cancel culture. He's talking about intersectional feminism is evil, communism is evil, all this shit is evil, or whatever. And that shit starts to make a lot of sense to you because you've been pushed away by this other group or whatever, or you feel like you don't have a place. So you get into that. You get really into that. Really, really into that. And a couple of years down the line, you're fucking storming the Capitol and trying to beat the shit out of a security guard and getting shot, right?
Like that's
the trajectory. That's what happens.
Dude, the memes that came, but that's
in a nutshell.
you're painting it as a negative.
It is a negative. It's cult mentality.
Ed,
it is religion.
Do you understand how funny to me those memes were of that storm in the Capitol thing?
The memes aren't the point.
That to me they are. That made
the point is what happens to the kid who takes it seriously. Like what's going on with him?
Ed. They made wood on the end of the bed part of the meme. It was hilarious. Like, please, storm more capitals, please.
I should have brought up a specific example because you're just going to get all retarded about
It's not retarded.
culture.
It was fucking hilarious. Dude, did you see
plenty
the
of funny memes that came out of that? It doesn't mean the event was a good thing. And
did you see
and-
the
and
memes,
it
Ed? Did you
comes
see? Hold on,
from-
let me share some of the memes I saw. Maybe you didn't see the ones I saw. Hold on.
I don't care about the memes too. I've seen a lot of memes. I'm just trying to.
Are you really trying to have a real conversation with me right now?
Yeah, for some reason. The point I was making was very simple and not even really that
What do you mean
smart.
if we leave the festival, I can't get back
I was
in?
just saying the people like Sargon are preying on the people like that 19-year-old.
I told you this, dude. It's called pandering. Of course, they know.
It's called
They know
it's
what
called
they.
propaganda.
But that's the thing. They're smart enough to know what like reality is. They know. They know. And I. By the way, I haven't seen this Arnold Avocado.
I don't think it's that simple because I think it's very easy to get caught up. I got caught up in these things because
well, maybe
the
if you let
things
me finish a
Sargon
fucking
saying are
thought,
really
you'll
rooted in truth, right? They're really rooted in truth.
I don't know Sargon specifically. I haven't watched any of his stuff in so long. But in general, anyone who's like manipulating someone, right? They know the people who are the manipulators. They know that they're, what they're doing. They know that they're trying to fool this person because they just want their money and they want their fame and
I
all
think
that.
it's
I
possible.
think their foundation is true. Like I think the views they have, the reason they went to this direction for the most part is because they had some of these beliefs that are very like similar, right? But to get on 24/7 news networks, to get on 24/7 sports news networks, to get on a channel where this is all you talk about every single day, that
milk it.
that is milking, that is pandering, that is manipulation, that is bullshit. That's what I truly believe. But
pretty
there's
much
probably
just, like,
also some
cult.
people that don't even believe it at all, but they saw a really big wave with a really small work value.
It
you have to-
happened. Absolutely.
Of course.
Absolutely, that happened.
Yeah.
People who just don't even fucking believe anything. They're just like, I can make a lot of money doing this. Candace Owens is the most famous one. Remember how that went down? Because people forget how
No.
Candace
Hold
Owens
on.
became what she is now.
Hold on. No. Me and Jem, honest to God, are the first two people. I really believe this. The first two people that said, "Oh, this bitch is gonna be big." Two people were killing her in the beginning, and me and Jem were like, "Yo." And Jem really, because he knows, like, he loves bringing up the exception angle thing. It's like, dude, this girl is gonna fucking crush it. I knew she was gonna be famous from day one. I knew,
but
it
I was
from day
definitely
one.
like, she's smart as fuck. She is smart as fuck.
She
is
played the
not a
game
stupid girl.
like a fucking fiddle on the roof.
She was
dude.
like, so it all started with the social autopsy, and she was like, "Oh, the world is going like feminist and all this, so here's where I'm going to take it." Got the blowback and talked to just about everybody in the anti-SJW
She invested in
sphere.
Bitcoin when it was
everybody had her on
$5.
the live stream, and she sat there and she said to herself, and I have a video of this, but it's only in my brain. Where she sat there drinking her red wine and she sipping it by the fire, and she was like, "These are some of the dumbest fucking people I've ever talked to in my entire life.
Oh
I bet
wait,
I can grift on them forever."
whoa! Hold on. Wait, I'm getting way too many answers here. I'm correct if this Forbes website of her net worth is correct, 25 million. But if this Candace Owens
Net worth is so obtuse, though. Isn't it?
I
Like,
know.
What is net worth?
Oh god, I remember her being a lot prettier. She looks like Condoleezza Rice now. Got punched.
She's pretty.
Not in this.
You just
this
saw
is
a bad picture.
Yeah, no. This is a bad picture. I always thought she was pretty. This one says 1 million though. That's nothing. That's like you can't even buy a VHS player with that.
No, she's got more money than I do. That's all I care about.
Owens hot. Let me look at a good picture of her.
She's genuinely super hot.
You know what she looks like?
Unless you're a racist.
No, you look. That's not true. Some people just aren't into it.
Racists.
I'll say this: she looks like she's gonna fuck your dick up, and she looks like she's gonna make you great leftovers wrapped in aluminum foil.
I love her already. And she's a genius. She might actually be a genius.
She does have the 5 head,
because
though.
fucking jumping into the conservative thing as a black woman, that was the smartest thing.
And
she is
with
not
her
a conservative.
timing,
she doesn't believe a
with her
goddamn
timing,
thing she
it
says.
was great. It was great. It was the perfect timing. But here's the thing.
We were there watching her discover how stupid this community was and how easy to manipulate them it is.
But to be also fair, though, you have to also have some sizzle. You have to have some spice, and you have to have some shit, because
She's got that.
Blair
she's
White,
a born con woman.
Blair White hopped into it as like a trans man to female, and she ain't fucking they fucking. So she obviously didn't succeed as well as Candace Owen. I could be wrong.
She
though,
did all right too. I feel like Blair White
but
did
all
well.
right is like owning like you have 6 restaurants in one state. Candace Owen like fucking like blockbuster videoed this shit. You know what I mean?
It was so easy. She was
Blair
useful
White
to them, and she knew that.
net worth.
Like,
Does Blair White even
she's black
show
and
up
she's
in
a
net
woman.
worth?
That's so important.
Blair White has an estimated net worth of $305.06. Oh, it's 305,000.
You know why it's harder for Blair White is because there's such a larger section of the conservatives that just hate her for what she is. They think she's a thing.
10 people.
But like black woman, yeah, that's easy. We can do that. We can exploit that. So that more people.
Girl
are
with a
gonna be
dick,
on board.
guy with tits. No, I can't do that.
Yeah, no, that's fucking evil.
You know, me and
satanic.
Jem, I was always immature about this. And I invited Blair on because I gotta admit, when I was like first into the whole anti-SJW thing, I did like genuinely, I was like, hey, listen, I watch your shit. It's pretty cool, blah, blah, blah. I do that a lot. And then I realize as time goes on, it's like, oh, this is like the only thing you do, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe. But I was, as an immature idiot, I would like sometimes be like, you know, you are, you do
are a
have
man, though.
You do have a dick, you know, like, you know, like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't take, like, yeah, I'll jerk off to some she-male porn and every now and then, but like, maybe I won't take life advice, you know? What are we doing here?
Jesus. I mean, don't get me wrong. Blair White is fucking ridiculous, but
I don't know. I haven't seen, it's the same thing. I haven't seen her shit in forever.
she's just another grifter. They're all grifters.
You know what the best way, kids, sit around the table. I'll tell you a story. You want to know when someone's a grifter on YouTube? You want to know? When they have, and Sexy Phil, oh, I'm sorry. Phil
when they haven't quit already like I did.
Phil DeFranco, right? He's like the OG at this. When they have a thumbnail and it's them with praying hands, like, oh, like this is a serious topic, and it's just them doing different facial features. Like, I'm serious in this thumbnail because this is a serious topic.
That's not fair though, because that works for the algorithm.
Of course it does, because they're grifting you, motherfucker.
No, you're not a grifter just because you're trying to make money on YouTube.
That's exactly what a grift is.
No, grifters pretend to have
Yeah,
beliefs.
exactly. You pretend to actually care about the issue because you're trying to make money. Grift definition. Hold on. Grift definition. Grift. Engage in petty or small scale swindling. Yeah, you're swindling. You're not actually
You're not
upset.
swindling. Everybody knows you make money. It's not a.
No, you are
a lie.
swindling because what we talked about. There's actually people who think,
Find a
oh,
better
you know,
definition of
oh,
it. That's a bad
hold on,
definition
because there's
of
people
grifter
that
anyway.
watch videos like that and like, oh, you know what? This is a serious topic. Why? Did you watch that video? He's right. And my opinion is exactly what his opinion is because I identify with yeah, it's just swindling idiots, you dummy.
That's not what a grifter isn't just.
Are you trying to define a word to me that I don't know?
Okay, yeah. Here, look. Fuck. Because now I have to define. Okay, now I have to define another word because of this fucking definition. I love you. Grifting is to obtain money or property illicitly.
No, hold on. Why is my definition not right?
Illicitly. Now I'll go to illicit because I know you don't know what that means. It's forbidden.
Hold on. Shut up. Let me try. Come on, no, let me
rules
try.
or customs.
Yeah, let me try. Wait, I just looked up the word grift. Engage in petty or small scale swindling.
Here's why this is not a good enough definition for you, because you don't know what swindle means. So you need to define that as well.
Yes, I do. I know what swindle means.
Here's the thing. And just like you don't know what illicit means, so my definition doesn't work.
First off, you assume that you're right, but you assume that I know what swindle means.
I did assume that, yes. Swindle, yeah, but see, actually doing something for money is not by default swindling somebody.
Buddy,
there has to be
buddy.
a lie.
I'm just
That's the
reading
point.
the definition.
There has to be
Ed.
a lie.
Ed, I'm just reading the definition. That's all I'm doing. Why am I getting yelled at for this definition? I'm starving.
Philip
by the way. Can I
DeFranco.
eat a sandwich?
I might call him a grifter.
Of course
I don't
he's
know.
a grifter.
But, like,
Come
but,
on,
like,
use
just-
common sense. You know he's a grifter. Come on.
I don't know, man. He's pretty generic shit with DeFranco.
God,
It's
it's
pretty generic fucking shit. He's not propagandizing.
Uh-huh.
Usually, when you use the word grifter, you're talking more along the lines of somebody who is pretending to believe something in order to get financial gain, right? That's Candace Owens. She's a grifter in my mind.
maybe there's different
Philip
scales. Is
DeFranco,
that fair?
I
Is
don't
there a
know.
different scale?
I don't know. There's
But
probably
that goes to
different
the
scales,
thumbnail.
yeah.
Mean you're pretending to actually
Swindling-
say something.
But swindling, like, if I make my videos and if I kept making my videos, I wouldn't consider myself a grifter.
Would you
'cause I'm
say
just saying what I think and getting money
clickbaiting
for
is
it.
grifting?
Yeah. It's a grift.
There you go.
But then I would only say that if it was unnecessary. Like now I don't know because I wouldn't call somebody a grifter
Because I would
just
say
because
my
they clickbaited.
Hey, listen, it ain't working. I'll tell you,
Because here's the
Go
thing,
ahead, go ahead.
like I don't know, maybe I have to think about it because
the thing, I
clickbaiting
would say-
is lying about what's in your content, or is it just baiting you with?
Well,
like-
I know a little. Hold on, I just played my video. No, I think that's the thing. There's different versions. Like there's straight up lying, and then I think my titles are definitely a little clickbaiting. Like,
I don't know if that's enough for me to say you are a grifter because you're playing a game that we all understand. It's a YouTube game. So like it's harder
that's
for me
what
to
you just
say
said. We
it's a
all
grift
understand.
because everybody knows why you're doing
we
it.
all understand it until we all understand it when we all understand it. But at one point, we all didn't understand it. You know?
Yeah, but like this, a lot of these creators will just like explain it. So like now with YouTube, it's like there's an understanding that well he's just trying to get hits on the algorithm. But if I like the content, I like the content.
I put Kaepernick
When I say grifter, I'm talking Dave fucking Rubin.
I know who that's the gay conservative type guy.
You are just trying to ride a bandwagon and you don't believe the things that you say you believe. You're trying to manipulate an audience on a certain subject to make money.
I think
Dave Rubin, Candace Owens.
unless I'm wrong on who you're talking about, I think with
I'm trying to
him-
think of somebody on the left who I feel that way about because there's plenty. Hassan.
I think with Dave Rubin, he truly like has like
Bosh.
beliefs like that, but then like it's his value of gaining money and
actually, I'll send you fucking clips of Dave Rubin. I think he's completely full of shit. I don't think he knows what he believes.
okay. Well, I think a lot of people that are really famous on like just like really divert. A lot of people that are really famous on things that are so like 50-50, like 50% of people hate this and 50% of people hate.
Yeah,
I think a
pretty
lot of them, they are on the side of the 50% like they agree with for the most part. But
I think most political
but
content
they
creators
yuck it
are
up.
grifters.
They yuck it up and they see like because dude, I don't know if
I think that's right. I think you can believe basically that, but when you wrap your entire I don't know, man, it's hard when you're doing grifter stuff because you can't always prove
I
that
also
they're
can't
grifters.
act as if like I'm some fucking holier than dude. Listen, if let's just use a.
No, I think I actually can holier than
I
thou
can't,
when it
no,
comes
I
to the
can't.
political stuff.
Dude,
yeah, I
hold
can.
on, Ed.
I think you're a dog shit person if you do that with political
Well,
stuff.
I might be. I personally think I probably am a dog shit person. All right, let's see political stuff.
You don't do that with political stuff.
Well,
so
hold on, because if let's just say a political website network, streaming network, CNN, NBC, Fox, or whatever, they're like, "Hey, Jamie, we want to offer you a $100 million fucking contract, but you have to say all these political things. You want like, dude, I'm sorry, I'm signing that like $100 million. See ya. I have to. How do I not? Come on, Ed. You live in a house where the music's too loud next door. You ain't taking $100 million.
You espouse this political belief on camera one time, and I'll give you $1 million. Yeah, I'll do it.
What's the alternative?
The alternative is what really happens, which is I'm just going to make my career off of this thing and be a piece of shit.
Yeah, but dude,
And I'm just going to do
think
this
about
for
it.
money on a
If
regular
you just have
basis.
to put in
I'm
a
going
couple
to
hours, right? All right. How about this? Ed, you go to prison.
I hate political.
Ed, no.
content
Ed, you go to
creators.
prison for 5 straight years, but when you get out, there's $10 million waiting for you. Yes or no?
No.
$50 million.
Yes. I don't know.
25 million. 25 million. Hold on.
I just gave
Oh,
answers.
sorry.
Hang on a second. I need to get my
Calculator?
my vape
I knew he was
vaporizer battery.
smoking. Weed or nicotine?
Shut the fuck up, man.
Shut. Yeah, did you?
My knees.
Did you actually get? I told you. I told you he's got bad knees.
Help me, my knees.
I don't have any snacks. Oh, it's too late. I think it's too late to get wings unless I go to like a chain. Fuck.
Oh Lord, just take me.
Ed, fuck you. My jokes are great. All right, ease up.
Anyway, I'm back.
All right.
Ow.
Kansas Owen. I know she's hot, but these pictures. Oh,
There's some
that
bad
looks like a
pictures of
girl-
everybody out there.
No, she
though.
looks like a girl I dated in this. Oh my god. Yeah. How you doing, girl? How are you doing?
All right, now you're going on Facebook and looking up your ex-girlfriend.
No, I don't have Facebook. I can't do that. No, I'm looking at Kansas Owens. She's
Anyways,
yeah, she's got the like I'm gonna fuck your dick up, but she also has the if you try certain positions, she's like, oh, hold on, I'm not into that. Like, all right, like ease up.
yeah,
She does have that look.
she's got the. If you identify as a woman but have a penis, I'm going to call you
Can
a
you?
man.
Can we, why? By the way, I did not think this podcast was gonna be all about this. Like, fuck, dude.
I don't know. We've gone several places
We have
with our
that's-
content.
That is very fair. We really, you're right. I'm sorry.
Some of it is crazy.
Damn, this
and
one girl
weird.
looks like Suge Knight. How you doing, sister? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, she's hot. I think she's a certified hot.
Who else do we want to look up to see if they're hot or not? I always like this.
Blair White.
Dude, if I didn't know she was a guy, I'd be like, yeah, that's a fucking hot chick.
Remember Roaming Millennial?
I do remember the name. Hold on. Oh wait,
got
was that the
pregnant.
girl that me and Jem actually I think like trolled her in like live chat really well? I don't think it's this girl. Hold on. Oh wait.
No,
Oh wait. Roaming Millennial. Is that the? Wait a minute.
She's pretty.
That's an actual woman though. That's not a trans person.
Yeah,
right?
she's not trans. Oh, did you want trans examples?
I thought the way you said it, like you remember, I thought it was just another. Why? I do. No, trust me. I 100%.
I just remember her as being like really hot, but everything she says is
I
fucking
100%
stupid.
remember her, but I forget why.
She did YouTube.
She
shit.
might have retweeted something I said. I said like something about being famous because you're a woman or something, and then she did the
Yeah, you
typical.
probably did,
Oh,
yeah.
really? So I'm like just an easy layup to that comment, like where like everyone's
she's famous because she's so fuckable. Like just so fuckable.
I just don't
And
understand why some people can't.
She's
admit
got
that.
trad wife energy.
But no, hold on though. Hold on. It goes back to my first statement with what I was saying about Kansas. You also have to have some skills. You can't just be like a hot. If you're just a hot girl.
She has skills. She's got about everything you need to be like a news anchor.
Okay, well, but you have to be literate to do that.
She's literate.
Okay, well, that's a good skill. I can't do that.
I wouldn't even call her stupid. I just think she's wrong about everything she believes in.
I forgot what she believes in. Honestly, I don't even. know.
She's just a standard milk toast conservative.
Milk toast.
Yeah, I'll send you the definition of milk toast.
I'll just look it up, dude. I don't even have time to open it. Milk.
Middle of the road, I guess.
Hold on.
You-
There's
you-
There's pictures of toast and milk. Is this a delicacy? Milk
it's
toast is a
spelled-
breakfast
it's-
dish consisting of toasted bread and warm milk, typically with sugar and butter, salt, pepper, paprika, cinnamon, cocoa, raisins, or other ingredients may be added. In the New England, I knew it was New
spelled
England.
exactly like you think it is,
Of the United States,
except
milk toast refers to toast that has been dipped in a milk-based white sauce.
Listen. Shut up. We could get it. Take the
I
K.
was just reading the whole thing, bro. Jesus Christ.
K
I'm not your niece.
from the word milk.
Get a quarter
Take
of
the
injection.
K
Fuck.
and throw it away and put in QUE. MILQUE
right.
TOAST.
Okay, it's one word. Okay, it's coming up. It's one word. Ease up. Oh, by the way, dude, I didn't know until a couple weeks ago how serious that war in Ukraine was. Someone told me it's like, dude, like
It's really serious.
I thought they were putting cherry bombs in mailboxes. Like I thought that was the level of serious. It's not, dude. It's not. They're killing kids on bikes, bro. It's fucking real.
Dude, they're blowing up orphanages. What the fuck is your problem?
What do you mean? What, my dude? I didn't know it was that serious.
That was fucking really serious.
It's real, dude. It is. All right. Hold on, dude.
It's
Someone.
one of the
By the way,
biggest
someone.
things of our-
Dude, it's genocide, and someone should really do something about it, bro. Why isn't no one doing anything? No one's doing anything.
Oh, good news. We are doing things.
Oh.
Things are happening.
All right, hold on. Milk. Oh, Casper Casper Milquetoast is a comic strip character
Okay.
created by
Just look up the definition of the fucking word.
Dude, I swear to God, I'm looking at it.
Milquetoast means feeble, insipid, or bland.
A
Okay?
timid or feeble person.
Person. Yeah. Milquetoast person or just being
Feeble.
milquetoast,
Well,
which
I know
is
what
feeble, insipid,
timid
or
means.
bland.
Like you're kind of like scared, right? You're saying she's a scared and weak person.
I'm using it in the sense of like impotent.
Doesn't that mean you're
generic,
like unfertile? Like
bland.
you can't get pregnant?
Look, it says insipid.
Ed,
and
are you
feeble,
saying
but
Roman millennial can't get pregnant?
the way I'm using? No, well, she can because she did get pregnant.
You know that could be adopted. You don't know her real life.
But I'm using it as like just substitute what I said with bland. Bland. She's boring. Her views are generic.
Jennings plays him as a something of a milquetoast. That's not even a real sentence. A sobby milquetoast.
The sentences don't give you any like understanding of the definition at all. You might as well just put "you're pretty milk toast, bro."
Can I tell you something, bro? This is the longest episode I've done so far.
Yeah,
Like I get it, dude.
you got the sense of that.
I get it. Like I'm very ignorant on subjects and everything, but I kind of, in a way,
I'm learning you stuffs.
Well, yeah, but I like this though because this is fun. Like I like laughing. I don't know why everyone's so angry all the time, bro.
I
Fuck.
agree. There should be a middle ground. I think people should be
Dude,
serious.
you literally said that
sometimes.
you hate me, and we just continued talking. Like, who cares
Yeah, I
if
want
someone
you
has a
to-
difference?
Actually, I want you to die. Actually, I
Yes.
told you to kill yourself earlier.
So
Actually.
then, why do people care about having a difference in opinion? Is it?
Oh,
Really?
dude, I agree, man. The world I would live in would be way better. It wouldn't be the
All right, easy. Let's
fucking
not act like the
anarchist
Ed world
fucking
is awesome.
hellhole.
Everyone has bad knees. It's like Wally.
True, but it wouldn't be this anarchist fucking hellscape that you want us to live in.
What?
Where everybody just fucking drives however fast.
Oh,
they
well, you
want.
think it's Mad Max in my world?
Yeah, your world is Mad Max, 100%.
No, it's not,
You
'cause
want them to
people
have
are-
like access to military grade weapons.
Well, yeah, I do think it's bullshit. Like, wait, so you can have nuclear weapons, but the other country can't have nuclear
but
weapons?
I can't have a nuclear weapon in my backyard.
Well, that is bullshit. Everyone should be able to own a gun. Fuck it. Who cares?
No, man.
Oh my god, why? Why?
And
You
then,
can-
and then
so
you just learned
you can have a
about the
pressure
UK
cook.
You learned that the Ukraine
That's not the
war-
point. That has nothing to do with this. You can have a pressure cooker, but you can't own a gun. That makes no sense. It makes no
I
sense.
can have a knife, but I can't have a fucking
No, a pressure cooker's way
atomic bomb.
different. No, it's the other. Wait, yeah, no, actually, it is the way you just said it. Oh shit, I forget my laptop's touching.
You can have a grenade, right? In some places.
You think I would actually know that answer? Like, did you actually ask me as if I? Oh yeah, actually, Ed.
You
in
can't. I know you
California
can own
and,
a tank,
Wisconsin,
but you can't have a tank with a gun that works. The gun has to be
That's like owning a Hummer. That makes sense, actually.
basically.
But dude, you should be able. No, you should be able to own a gun.
You should have the gun. You should have the tank.
You should have a gun.
You should
Dude,
be able to just roll down the street.
Because here's how it's a
shooting
slippery
things.
slope. Here's how if first it's their guns and then no, hold on. I don't want to be. All right, hold on. I'm not on your side.
You can't rape, and then you can't murder. It's a slippery slope.
It's a slippery slope.
If you're gonna make the slippery slope argument, you have to go that far back. You have to go all the way.
No, because
you have to
then
be
you're
like,
hurting people.
Murder
Rape-
laws? What? So I can't even
No.
rape my daughter?
Well, no, because you're hurting someone at that point. That's different. You're actually hurting someone. You holding a
That's
gun.
a slippery slope, though,
It's
because then who's
not.
to say what's murder?
Okay, well, maybe my line is don't hurt people.
And then laws evolve.
All right, what I'm trying to say, this is why, you know what? This is also why my channel didn't go anywhere because people realize, oh, this guy's just dumb, and he has no actual like opinion. But
There's
seriously,
value in that.
well, I'm also not entertaining.
I'm
enough.
enjoying myself.
If I was entertaining, maybe, but no. If all right, it's the people that like want to eliminate the Quran. Like the Quran should not exist. Why?
Yeah.
It's just words on a book. It's not, but it fucking indoctrinates people. No, the people who decided to teach people when they were kids, those are the manipulators. They could have used the Quran. They could have named the Quran. They could have made their own fucking book.
I agree with this 100%. Actually,
but it evolves to a gun doesn't do shit if it's in a safe.
People seem to think that like without religion we would like.
That blows my mind. They act like it'd be a fuck. We'd all be singing Kumbaya or something.
Or like Christians think without religion, then we'd have no morals and we'd all just be killing and raping and whatever.
It's the two sides.
And the other side thinks without religion there would be no war. Both sides are ridiculous.
Both sides of the seesaw are usually retarded.
We're gonna find a reason to kill each other.
We are. We're animals. I think
and we're gonna find a reason to stop people from fucking each other. Like we're gonna find reasons to control people's lives.
That is probably the you know what, actually in all essence that's the main thing. People just really want power over other humans, and
that's why America's so great, because we fucking spread that shit out.
I don't know what this says about me, negative, positive, indifferent or something, but I get weird when like people come to me like, hey, how should I do this, man? Like, cause like, hey, I saw that you did this. And like, I get weird. It's almost like, whoa, wait, I'm no expert. Don't take my word for it. So I don't know what.
I just act like I'm an expert. Like I've been doing this whole podcast and I actually know nothing at all.
I am getting
shit. I'm sorry if I've given you the impression that I'm an arrogant know-it-all. I don't fucking know half the shit I was talking about today.
That's why I like you, dude.
But I'm right about everything. So.
But this is fun, man.
It's just an accident.
I'm happy I had you on today, bro. I can't believe how long this went. I really can't. I was supposed to hang out with someone after like an hour the show went on, but they were like, "Oh, I can't, bro," or whatever. And I was like, "All right, cool." So I'm like, this worked out great,
dude. I don't make content anymore.
I don't care.
But we can always like arrange times. Like it's not like I'm fucking doing anything. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, you just have to make sure like when we're recording that like right before recording, you go to what's it called, the Ecuador's house, and you'll be like, "Hey, listen, I'm about to do a podcast."
Turn your fucking music off, you fat fuck.
Oh, they're fat too.
Yeah, I don't know what the dude looks like.
Yeah, they're Dominican. Because Dominicans, like Spanish people in general, but Dominicans really like, oh, dude, you go to the beach, gold chain, just like some fucking Italian dude or Greek, and they love to show off that belly. They love that belly, man. That is just the guy who's like.
Yeah, I think it was hanging out of the.
Yep.
I think you're right. I know what you're talking
my
about.
My stereotypical idiot white self is
whenever
correct,
I go over there, it's funny because like.
Prove me wrong.
Because like there's 3 kids that I know of in that house. And they're all little, which is like one after the other in my mind.
Before we
so
get
like,
off,
they all come to the door and like grab her leg and like look up, like.
Before we get off air, there was this app I was on for a little bit. Me and Jem were on it. Actually, I think you were on it. You might.
Yeah, it was terrible, and I deleted it.
Stereo, right? Stereo.
Don't ask me to use it.
No. I no. But the thing was,
so bad.
I would go into chats trying to be like myself. And obviously, like 9 times out of 10, it didn't work out. But dude, I was really.
You know what's funny? I saw that every now and then when I had the app, it would pop up either you or Gemini jumping into a room, talking to some random person. One time I jumped in and listened, and it was fucking funny as shit. It was Gemini going, "Hey, what's up? Hey, bro, what's going on?"
Dude, Jem trying to make small talk is one of the most uncomfortable things of all time. It's so, but like,
why is he doing it? Why is he going into a random place to talk to some random person?
Because me and Jem, to be fair, are all talk, and then once we're actually talking, like we would talk shit about people, and then once we got on like a live stream with them, we're like, "Hey, how's it going?"
I don't know, man. I feel like you got blacklisted from so much shit that you just got lonely, and you just like want to talk to anyone that you can.
That's. Well, I was trying to use Stereo and the other app Wisdom to get more guests, because at least with that I would know.
I see.
I know, like,
so you were running like interviews for people.
It was like networking, because I was like, all right, if I can have because that's how I met Brandon. If I can have a good conversation, it's like, all right, well, now I can see you being on an hour plus episode with me. We can do a podcast. It's hard sometimes. Like, dude, I've had people where, it's like pulling teeth a little bit with the conversation, and obviously being virtual doesn't help because you can't read each other's body language. So, with me and you, stepping over each other is kind of okay because we can almost read each other even though we're not in the same room. But when you're talking to someone for the very first time, there's sometimes awkward silences because sometimes I don't know if they're about to talk. They don't know if I'm about to talk.
But you just go in full throttle like I do.
Yeah. But anyways, I want to go back to the Spanish thing, dude. Again, my views are based off my fucking perspective. Anything outside of that, I don't know what's real anymore because I'm on the internet and there's too many sources. This fucking girl, I was talking to people on Stereo, try to act like they like the world. Like, no, that's us. We're not like that at all. We're peaceful, and it's like no. Every group of people.
Spanish girls.
Hold on. She was a Spanish girl, and two things. One, Spanish people are even more racist than white people. It's just that white people try to act like they're not racist, and that's what gets them in trouble. Where people who are like actually Spanish, for the most part, they're like, no, I don't like them, or I don't like that. And then people are like, oh, all right, whatever. You're a minority, so whatever. You just walk away. But this girl, she tried to act like what I was saying was wrong, and what I said was like, so yeah, it's true. Like most people in Spanish cultures, they look at Dominicans like, they talk ghetto and they're this and she tried to act like what I said was 100% false, and that no, we're all like we are the world. We are like us Spanish people. We all get together and we're strong together. It's like, dude, Ecuador and Honduras had a war because of a soccer game. Shut the fuck up. That's not reality. I'm telling you, they have as many stereotypes as we do. And I couldn't believe my ears that she was lying through her fucking teeth, bro. I've dated so many Spanish
All you
girls.
have to do is meet anyone from Europe.
They do accents of Dominican. Oh, papi, get the blue label. Like they don't even speak real Spanish. It's like, yeah, dude, okay, that's real.
Most Hispanic culture is super conservative too.
Because they're very religious.
Very religious.
They don't like gay people as much as they not.
They really don't.
They don't.
But that's also black culture. It's actually kind of, sadly for gay people, it's kind of every culture.
Well, actually, dude, that's the thing. I've dated a lot of girls that
outside of like Western European
that were black and were born outside of this country, right? And they talk hella shit about black people that are Americanized. They're like, I don't understand what the fuck they're complaining about. They want to see real shit. Come back to the fucking motherland. They'll see what real, like, poverty is or whatever. Like, I'm sorry, but Flint not having clean water for like a day and a half, it's like, yeah, dude, my power went out when I was a kid. PSE&G can be a bitch. Like, stop acting like that's real shit.
All right, okay, so just because you're not fucking dying of the plague, this is where
is that too much? Did I lose you?
I just feel like this is where you always go wrong with me. It's like,
what?
You're like, all right, you don't have real problems. It's like, okay, well, if you're gonna compare any problem that I have with a starving infant, I guess you
Who's
win.
Starving in America as an infant?
I'm talking about like Africa or whatever.
Well, yeah, exactly. Those are real
starving.
Problems, though, dude. That's
people
real.
in America aren't starving. They have food insecurity. They're not.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is that not a huge deal to have? That's like one of the big. I'm sorry. As a human, as someone with cells, isn't the main thing is that you just need nourishment?
Yeah. So people are malnourished on a high level in this country, but they're not dying of starvation.
You've never seen a fat poor person before?
Sure. I live in Florida. What are you talking about?
So then what are you talking about?
What I'm saying is people aren't starving in America, but people have problems.
People have problems, but people overblow the problems.
Maybe sometimes, but I mean, like that doesn't mean you just like go, "Hey, fucking shut up, deal with it."
I never said that. I never said that. I might have said that multiple times.
That's my impression. Oh, shut the fuck up! Don't worry about it.
I know, but seriously, dude, how about this? The majority of people that complain or say like we have to change this, they don't really care. They're pretending. They don't actually care, dude. They don't care about poor people.
I think probably that's true, though. I agree with you on that.
All right. Well, thank you. Because
I think most people probably don't care. They're just virtue signaling.
And by the way, I don't know. Like, listen, I don't have a passport. I've never been to Central America. I've heard so many stories. I've heard about. Did you even know about the fucking flood that happened in Honduras around a year ago? Were you even aware of it? As I don't know about the Ukraine war.
Wait, do those two things relate?
Well, dude, so the sewage system in Honduras is so bad and the government's so corrupt there, actual corruption, not like here where we're caught. Now listen, it's corrupt, but not like here. It's so bad that when the flood happened, the roads collapsed. And one of the main reasons why the flooding was so bad is because the drainage system for it, it's just not up to scale. And people lost everything, and there's no like the Red Cross and all. It's just terrible. But no one hears about that. No one gives a fuck about Central America. No one gives a fuck about Central Africa. Ukraine and Russia. Holy shit! There's some white people at war. Let's care about it. That's
Ukraine and Russia relates to us directly.
Oh, exactly. No one cares about shit until it relates to you directly. And to be fair,
but I think
that is me too. That is me too. Like if someone talks shit about the Giants,
I think that's a fine thing to be true. Like, there's too many fucking things in the world to care about every single fucking thing.
I'm trying to say is that the world's a peaceful
general
place.
Principle, like you tell me about the flooding in Honduras, which I didn't know about, and I care about it on some level because it sounds terrible, right? Like I relate to that.
It was more like Hurricane Harbor, but okay.
I at least empathize that I wouldn't like that. I've been through hurricanes. What am I going to do about it though?
Oh, by the way,
it's far away from me.
Before we get off, let me say one other thing, because like
we're not going to get off. That's not that kind of show.
Wow, that was an awful joke.
Right,
yeah, that was
fuck
one
off.
of those,
Go
dude. Dude,
edit it out, or I'll fucking cancel
one thing that
culture
maybe
you.
I learned was like I used to be like, yeah, if you want to come to this country, come legally. Yeah, like at least be dude. It's a fucking pain. Dude, the hoops and ladders you have to go through to become a legal citizen is in the money. It's insane. It's insane.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Well, I mean, I agree. I'm not like big on immigration, but like I'm probably just immigration reform.
Just knock down the walls, man. Live peaceful, bro. Like let's just all hug and get together. I wish it was that easy. It's not.
I think we should just kill everyone who isn't white.
I like how no matter what I say, you'll somehow.
I just want to see if you leave that in. Nothing can happen to me. I have nothing to lose.
What do I have to lose?
You can edit this out. Listen, I don't know. You got a podcast.
No,
20 viewers. That's better than I have.
In all honesty,
zero
if someone like back to cancel culture, if someone like docs me and was like, "Hey, like, did you know your employee's doing this and whatever?" and then I lose my job and I lose my finance, I would try to fight it tooth and nail. But at the end, I'd go, "Fuck yeah, that's." And I'd probably be really, really miserable for a long time. I'm not gonna lie about that. If it happens to me, I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna be a drag and a sad thing, but.
Then I'll just think about all those kids starving in Asia, in East Asia, and then I'll be like, oh, maybe I should just never complain.
Well, not more so that. It's more so like if I'm part of a world where being myself can get me can lose and
get you in trouble.
Well, can get me in trouble, but also being myself wasn't really again physically hurting anyone, and in my mind was really just trying to come from a good place or whatever. Like it's just like
then you just don't want to have a job anymore.
Well, it's like, do I really want to be part of that world? You know?
Well, you don't really have a choice. Sometimes.
Well, I was talking to Brandon about this because Brandon was like, "I'm not part of society." I'm like, "We're all part of society in some way, you idiot." Like we all have some special part of the machine to be.
That's what I'm saying.
I agree with that. And I don't think I'll ever be able to leave that machine. But however,
you don't have an alternative that you're willing to take on.
I don't know. I've saved a good amount of money and stuff. Or I've thought about just
where'd you get the money from?
That job thing.
So what do you do when that money runs out?
I don't know, dude.
Get another job thing.
I've been in physical chronic pain for a long time now, and now these headaches have been almost 2 years running, and it's.
Oh, maybe leech off the government somehow. Is that what you're working? You're working an angle on that?
No, it's more so like, if my pain ever went away, sometimes I think I won't. I'll just be happy no matter what situation I'm in. And obviously it's like, really? So if someone's dragging your balls through a cheese grater, it's like, okay. Yeah, you're right.
Which is possible. There's an epidemic of cheese grater ball fighting.
Yeah, BME Pain Olympics that people forget that Joe Rogan used to share to people. Like,
It
God
can
damn
happen
it.
to anyone.
It can, but I don't know, dude. I just think like I think a lot of the shit that people complain about, it's pretty crazy that they complain about it as if like this is a real issue.
Dude.
No, I know. I sound gay.
I enjoy complaining, and
yeah, but
I'm
you
happy
do.
to
I know
complain.
how you do it, and I know how I do it, and you don't complain, and then also want to get someone canceled, or also don't want to have a law passed. You know, that's different.
Well, I guess they're. I mean, depends.
Like,
actually, yeah, I can't
I'm not
think
in
of
this
a-
camp. I'm not in this camp.
I can't think of a new law that I'd want passed. I don't know if we need new laws. I think we've kind of worked out. Because when you're talking about a new law,
Boop, bilge. I have nothing to eat. I'm so pissed. I have
and
a
you think
sandwich
of
that
a
might have went
new
bad.
law, like a new law that you would create, something that needs to be illegal.
Oh, can I think of one?
Yeah.
Well, not necessarily in this country off the top of my head, but I know that female circumcision, that's literally hurting people. So that should be illegal, but that's in other countries.
But it is illegal here, yeah.
Yeah.
So, maybe male circumcision should be illegal.
Oh, that's a good thought. Well, here's the thing.
I think I would probably make that illegal.
Here's the problem with that. So I hate when people pass laws because they go, we have to think of the children. Because in my mind, I go, I hate you and your children. I don't care if they're thrown into a fucking blender. So I don't know if I should tell people how they should raise their kids. So if they want to
maybe
chop
not.
off their kid's dick, then I don't know, man. It's a tough.
Parental rights. I have the right to chop off my son's penis. That seems weird, man. I was circumcised. I don't remember it. I'm not traumatized by it.
Of course,
but it happened.
Well, you don't you might have been, but you just don't know.
I think once I found out that
Your
the
whole
science,
life could have
the
been
science
affected because you were
behind circumcision-
circumcised. Your whole life could
when
be
I
affected.
When I found out there's no good scientific reason to do it, that's when I was like, well, then don't do it.
Well, two things.
Why
One,
do you do it?
You went through such an intense trauma that you don't remember, but it was, trust me, it was a trauma.
You're also a baby.
But
You're an infant.
But it was a trauma that you went through, an insane amount of pain that you went through. That babies pass out.
Yeah, but it's
from.
not the trauma isn't why the amount of trauma isn't why you forgot about it. You forgot about it because you were too young to develop new memories. Right?
You forgot about it, but you don't, dude. That kind of trauma, that could be in you. You just don't even know it's in you. Your dick was chopped off, dude.
Sure.
Your dick was chopped off. And then the second thing is your whole
Not my whole dick.
Your whole,
Ladies, I still have a penis.
Your whole life is dickless Ed. Your whole life is different now because of it, bro. Those nerve endings are gone.
Maybe.
Dude, if the butterfly
Sex is
effect
really
exists,
that good
that's
now.
a pretty significant thing for the butterfly effect. Imagine the wars that might have been stopped if a leader wasn't circumcised and he was having 40,000 more nerve endings just hitting that spot.
You might be onto something. That might be true.
Sometimes I say things that are smart, all right? Sometimes I
That's
say
the smartest thing you've said all podcast.
That's-
it was about cutting dicks off.
that's the saddest thing because that is the smartest thing I did. All right, man. Is there anything else, man? Are we hitting the
I
head?
definitely have to wrap up. I'm getting
That's
tired
all right.
just sitting here.
I'm hungry. I'm so hungry.
Yeah, I gotta eat something. I gotta drink something.
All right,
And then I
man.
gotta go to bed. I gotta work tomorrow. Oif.
Yeah,
Oy.
have fun with that. I'll
Maybe
definitely
I should have stuck to YouTube.
hit you up in the future to come on again.
Sure, man. Let me know. We need to work it out in advance, but usually I can do something. Sunday, Monday, I'm good.
And get some epidural injections or some cortisone shots going on, all right?
You got it. I'll get collagen as well.
That's the new thing. But my grandmother got it. It didn't do anything for her.
I'll get HRT in transition.
I have been thinking about taking like the HGH and all that. Maybe it'll help with the headaches and the tension that I have with my
Yeah.
upper back and like neck and
Everybody
stuff.
talks about that shit. I don't know anything about it. I'm just working out a little bit and eating better. And that's it. That's all I got.
I know you, so that's definitely not sustainable. But dude, it was really awesome
Maybe
having you
not.
on, man. I'll talk to you
All right, dude. Good talk. Have a good one.
later.